Display Week 2023. Let's start the video. All right.
A hand in pocket, okay?
Yes. Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Please introduce yourself.
I'm Timothy O'Malley. I'm an AVP.
Oh, sorry. Where's the little box?
Oh, it's right here.
It's not so strong. Can you hold it in your hand?
Yes.
Yeah, just get some disconnect things.
Oh, I see.
If you don't mind to hold it like if you can hold it kind of like this, because even behind clothes it starts getting weird, and even like this. I don't know. I think it's better signal this way.
You want me to?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Hold like that?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's come next on this.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, it's wine time. Okay, that's gonna be good.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Let me give you. Okay, 1 second. 1, 2. Okay, let's try it there.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Audio quality.
Okay.
Checking the audio.
Hi.
Hi.
So please introduce yourself.
Absolutely. My name is Timothy O'Malley. I work at E-Ink, where I'm AVP for...
So let's put, if you don't mind, can we put it in the middle?
Yes.
If you make it, no, just like a little thing, yeah, like that. If you can make it fit. Just because when it's on the side, I can hear it. It's a little bit too weak.
That's why I wanted to do a sound check. Yep.
Yeah, that. Perfect.
Great.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm holding this pointing at
you.
There
it is. Okay. Hi.
Hi. I'm Timothy O'Malley. I'm with E-Ink, where I'm AVP for U.S. business.
This is beautiful. It looks like print, right?
It does look like print. I would like to show you our latest Spectra 6. It was announced earlier this year. This is the most advanced color e-paper product line that we have, and you can see it looks like high quality print.
It looks amazing.
It's high contrast, high saturation. We expect great things from this.
E-Ink Spectra 6. Does that mean there's a 6th generation?
In this case, it's that set that there's 6 primaries that we're using. So these images are composed of 6 different primaries that are grouped together in order to reproduce full color.
Is there the, what do you call that layer that's sometimes in front to make it, what do you call that? You have the black and white in the back, and then you have the layer that makes all the colors. Do you still do that part?
We still do that part. So our product is this electronic ink film. This film contains the different particles that, when moved to the right location or mixed in the right way, produce those different colors, those 6 primaries that we talked about, and when arranged appropriately, generate images of full color. And so that allows us to create not only this high saturation, but also these beautiful images.
And how long does it take to refresh?
These are refreshing in about 12 seconds, which you may remember some of our earlier product lines for high color were closer to 30 seconds. We continue to push the advancement there. So while they are much more saturated and with a wider set of colors than before, they're also faster.
This is so awesome. Is there any chance this is going to be affordable and mass-produced and all over the world and changing the whole world?
Of course it is. As you know, everything starts with volume drives price. So as we introduce this, as early adopters take it, and then it gets more popular and then even broader, price will come down over time.
That looks awesome. Is it possible to have a smaller bezel in between?
So this is our larger format, which does have a larger bezel, slightly. As we introduce different sizes, each of the sizes will have bezels that's appropriate with our reliability testing. So over time, we continue to push those down. We find that in most of the installations, they want something that's sturdy and structural. And so this is a great first step product for us.
Of course, it looks completely amazing outdoors, right?
It looks completely amazing outdoors. The more light you have, the better an E-Ink display looks. It's basically the opposite of every other display that you have experience with. We shine outdoors.
That's what I love about E-Ink.
Beautiful.
You are getting people away from these lights, indoor lights, and getting them to go outside, get some air, in the fresh air.
Yes.
And look at these beautiful photos on the street.
In most cases, if you were to see this on the street, you might not know it's an e-ink display, and if you didn't happen to be there when it was switching. That looks like printing that much, and it will just shine outdoors.
There needs to be like a calculation where you say, okay, that's the cost, but because of this functionality, it's worth, and with the advertising income, if it's an ad banner, in X amount of months, it paid for itself, or X amount of weeks.
Sure.
Even.
Well, there's a number of things that go into that, and you may know that in different parts of Europe, they're putting restrictions on what signs can operate in certain outdoor locations, primarily for energy use. So an EPD and e-ink display at very low power, doesn't use any power when it updates, helps bring that capability to more locations than you could have with a high energy consuming display. Combined with, we can run off solar power in most cases, which means that you don't have to dig up concrete, lay a line, power, in order to run the display. More locations, better total economics of use over time.
Nice. All right. That's awesome.
Yes.
Let's walk around. What are you wearing, your t-shirt?
Yeah, so on my t-shirt is an image from CES this year, where we did
You were the best of the show.
color. Oh, of course we were. Color changing car with BMW. BMW might tell you they were the best of the show. We're thrilled that we were able to work with such a partner. And this t-shirt commemorates that, as does this image on the wall over here behind me. So we've created an image that is referencing, referencing that car that we did in CES. It wasn't practical to mount the car on the wall, so this was the next best thing. And
you can bring the car?
No, we didn't bring the car.
There's no like lift over there. It's only an escalator for people, not for cars.
The car is a Superstar model. Its dance card is full. We couldn't get it for the show.
Nice.
So this particular Prism 3 product line is taking that type of color that you saw, we talked about before, but now putting it into a different format. It's bringing personalization and innovation to design. We want to enable designers to take color-changing surfaces and build that into interesting ways to improve product design and improve that human element of interaction.
I think the trick is, how heavy is it? How expensive is it? Is it possible that it's not so heavy and it's not so expensive?
So electronic paper is a very thin film. It's basically thin pigments, so it's extremely light. There's no heaviness to it. We do need to work on engineering in order to apply it to different surfaces, and we're working with partners in order to be able to do that. The CES show, BMW did a lot of work to apply it to the car. They're experts in that, and that's the type of integration I mean, where we're experts in the color film, we work with people who are experts in product design, and together we create something better than the parts.
It's just a few kilos.
It's just a few.
Maybe it's just a few kilos.
Maybe not even that. This is very lightweight. There's not the weights. I would not focus on the weight. Focus on the cool factor, the emotions it generates. When you see the color-changing car, it creates a lot of emotion.
Yeah, it's. I love watching videos on YouTube of architects.
Yes. Yes.
I like the Danish architect called Bjarke Ingels, just for example.
Yeah.
But it'd be awesome to just be an architect and have this tool and be like, I want to do this crazy building. And I know there's a few projects already, right?
There was a San Diego rental car center where they copied an old design from World War II called Dazzle. In World War II, the Dazzle design was to hide battleships on the horizon by creating different angles that broke up the surface. Because they have a base out in San Diego, they wanted to lean into that type of aesthetic. And so they put these panels on the building to recreate that kind of feel.
Nice.
It was very nice. They're all independently controlled, separate panels. It was a fun project to do. Yeah.
So, can you say a little bit about e-ink trying to get the cost down for all these displays? It's all about volume? You just make more and then it gets cheaper, or how does it work?
So for the most part, we have over 1 billion displays in the world installed today. So cost isn't one of the things that we get necessarily as preventing adoption with 1 billion displays installed. As with anything, the more that we can do, we continue to try and bring costs down. But we've been really pushing on functionality, feature set, and performance because we mostly hear the quality is what people want.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love this show. Let's walk around your booth.
All right, which way do you want to go?
This way? Okay.
We can go this way.
Let's go this way.
Yeah, I can briefly introduce you to some of our transportation, which is over here on this wall. So We have a number of signs installed in Europe, in Australia, in the US, so globally, where we have different aspects of transportation signage. So again, we're talking about either information or advertising presented to people where they need it in a low power, sun-friendly, paper-like way. You can see how beautiful and high fidelity these signs look, and even better in sunlight.
Nice.
Yes. We've introduced recently our Kaleido 3 outdoor product line, which these two 42-inch large format displays are. So Kaleido 3 outdoor extends our temperature range in order to support outdoor installation formats. That's why we call it outdoor. And we've also, in this particular case, increased the size of the product offering up to 42-inch. Primarily, these will be used for information type signs, as you can see here, and are perfectly suitable for transportation environments.
Am I seeing front light?
These both have a front light on them. In many cases, we think front light extends the experience. People can need to see it in the dark, and they need to see it in the light. With the Kaleido product line, it's a good fit with front light, so we tend to integrate it that way. But of course, a customer can make their own choice.
What's the main thing about Kaleido?
So Kaleido leverages our black and white film, some of our most mature technology, but it adds a color filter on top. And what we've been doing lately with Kaleido is continuing to optimize the light stack, so to keep every photon possible, so that we can improve the color experience. You've probably seen our displays over time with color filters, and they keep getting brighter and higher resolution, and that's what we've been doing, and this is what Kaleido 3 Outdoor is.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for with the Spectra color filter.
There's no color filter with Spectra.
There's no color filter
so that
in
is
Spectra.
Spectra uses pigment particles, similar to you would have with your inkjet printer, but we move them dynamically using our magic. And so you get the high saturated color from particles that are intrinsic colors, not a color filter. Each pixel can show any one of those primaries. And you have all the optical benefits of the full saturation of that pigment on the surface.
Nice. And there's some more Spectra right
There's
there?
more. We've
Is
put
also
some.
the same?
This is also the same. We have some of the smaller sizes and some of the larger sizes, but yes, this is the same.
And where do these go, the small ones?
Most of Spectra 6 is initially targeted at indoor. We think retail will be very popular, but also any place that people want to do some high saturated advertising, especially if we can have power savings and so yeah. Oh, you've moved over to the eNote section.
Is that okay? Oh, should we finish that one?
I'm okay jumping to eNote for now if you want. Yeah, we can go back and forth.
I love these devices.
Yeah, so as you know, e-ink is really looking at a paper replacement strategy. We look at places where people use paper today and say, how can we make that better? Of course, writing. I'd have to turn that one in standby.
Yeah.
So, of course, writing is a big way we use paper today. And so we've leaned heavily into improving our latency in order to give awesome writing experiences. And we've seen that by increasing adoption of eNote globally. So I run into more people at conferences with eNotes that tell me how much they love their latest version of it, whether that's the Kobo Ellipsa or the Remarkable 2, or we have a Kindle Scribe over here.
Which one is the best?
They're all the best.
You cannot say, huh?
I love all my children.
You work at e-ink, right?
I love all my children.
Yeah? I like these guys. Books,
like
I've been filming with books for 10 years.
I also love books. They make a great device. It has a nice Android integration, which is a strong feature that they particularly bring.
That's not an e-ink, is it?
No, but the computer is connected to this monitor.
Ah, okay.
So one of the things that you may have read recently is e-ink did a study with the Harvard School of Public Health, where we looked at the health effects or the less healthy effects of screen time. We're all on our phones or in front of our TVs watching Netflix up to 9, 10, 11 hours a day. And so we looked at what kind of stress does that do on your retinal cells, on your eyes. And an e-ink display with a comfort gaze front light, which is a blue light minimizing front light, is up to 3 times healthier compared to other screens. And so we're trying to make people aware that in some of your 9, 10, 11 hours a day in front of a screen, you can make a healthier choice for certain reading, certain content, whether it's writing or reading, or even if you were working on documents on a monitor, you could use it.
I think that if people used 1% more e-ink in the world, the GDP would go up 1%. Because people, the Netflix is not very good for GDP.
What's not very good for GDP?
Netflix.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
Because people just watching TV shows.
They make a lot of content though, so they must be...
I love Netflix. The last 3 years I've been doing a lot of Netflix, but it's awesome to work in a company where you see people that use your technology to be more productive.
Yes.
For productivity.
Yes. And we're very fortunate. I've always counted myself to be fortunate. We have a loyal fan base globally of people who love e-ink technology, and they follow everything we do. They post on different boards. They're about new products, and they're loyal, excited, technical enthusiasts of the differentiation that we bring to the world.
So here we have Fujitsu, right?
Yes, I think so.
And the phone?
So this is a light phone. In some cases there's a throwback initiative to getting back to some phones that are simpler, that don't have us necessarily staring at them all day long. So this is a simple phone.
It looks awesome. It's on Amazon, I think. People can just buy it.
I think people can just
very
buy
affordable.
It. Yep.
It's a very simplified, kind of like Android or something, no?
Phones and text.
Just to make things super simple and hopefully very long battery life, potentially.
It should be.
Oh,
this is the Fossil hybrid smartwatch. So people are familiar with their digital watches, with their digital screens that do cool things, and their fashion watches, which typically are analog and not digital. Fossil took the best of both worlds. They've made a fashion watch. It's beautiful. It looks nice on your wrist, but it still has some of those advanced features from the digital side. And that's why it's called the hybrid watch, and people love it.
And these guys, Norwegians.
Yeah.
It's such a nice feeling. Such a nice writing.
Yes, and they have some great cloud integration on this one.
The whole feeling, how it interacts with the material.
Yes, they very much work on the surface feel and the pen tip feel in order to give you the paper writing experience, the feel of writing on paper, and you still get the entire digital experience of all your notebooks are with you at all times.
And Amazon.
Yep.
These guys have been shipping. Sorry, my headphones. Shipping millions and millions of Kindles.
Yeah,
and now they have.
As of Q4 last year, they added the Scribe. It still has all of the Kindle functionality, so you can get to your library and read your.
Save some money when you buy stuff in different currencies. Check my video where I explain a bunch of more stuff, why this is a smart way, and use my link so I can make some money. Hello, I'm Mr. Beast. No, I'm not Mr. Beast actually. But if I was Mr. Beast and if I was sending you a bunch of money, I would use Wise. Wise is a really smart way to send money around the world. Tiny little fees. Check out my video, a 7-minute video where I try to explain some more. It works in hundreds of countries. Every time you go to a different country, use your Wise card or use your Android Pay, your Apple Pay to do all your payments with a tiny little conversion fee. If you have some customers in different countries, they can send you money to local bank accounts in the US, in Europe, all over the world. You can get local bank account details. They transfer tiny
space, and you still have the paper-like look and the paper-like feel. It's a compelling story. And yeah, we are working constantly to bring prices down, but we're also constantly working with partners to improve that digital experience, whether it's cloud integration, whether it's user interface, trying to make the value more and the feature set what the consumers expect.
Nice. Once I was around Copenhagen and I saw an e-ink bus stop. Yes, it was amazing.
We have quite a few bus shelters globally. Europe, America, Taiwan, over in Asia. This one's done by ConnectPoint. In particular for bus shelters, they're good because we don't necessarily want to run power to each of them, and we want the visibility effect. So that's a perfect fit for e-ink. And whether it's this size, which is a little bit larger, 31, or whether it's this 13.3, and there's actually a double 13.3, so there's two of these side by side. This one by GDS is particularly interesting because it can be solar powered. So you stand your post up, you put your solar panel on top, boom, self-sustaining signage for your bus stop.
Nice. And you just need to plug it on the floor or something. Glue it.
Yes. You just they'd probably drill a hole.
They drill a hole.
They probably drill a hole.
It.
Yes.
All right.
And this one's in Australia. It's done by Mercury Innovations. If you look, you can find some interesting signs in Australia where they have maybe 15 different signs sort of tacked onto each other in this confusing smorgasbord of you can't tell when you want to park. And so they've looked to improve the user experience of, can I park here or not? It seems like a simple question, but there's the street cleaning days and the holidays, and so they actually integrated some EPD, some e-ink signs, into this application of parking so that you can see them.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. That's awesome.
Yeah. Any other questions about this? I think we've walked through most of the booth at this point.
What's the conversations you have here at the Display Week? People come and...
We've had a lot of conversations. Most of the comments on the Spectra 6 are, wow, how did you do that? We usually tell them secret sauce. I could show you.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of comments on the Gallery 3 as well. So that's these two up here. As of last December, we announced the Gallery 3 product and that 8 customers would be launching products with it. The first 2 to launch are Big Me and Pocketbook. And so this is interesting because it brings that native color experience, no color filter. It's using the same particles inside to generate the different colors, but into the very demanding consumer reading experience. So the transitions have to be fast. Our first version of Gallery was about a 30-second transition, kind of as I mentioned before, and this is down to less than 1 second. That's a huge advancement that we were able to make. And we still are able to keep all this color information.
So my father was collecting comic books from the 60s, 50s, the old Tintins and everything.
Everybody wants to do manga when they talk to me.
The question is, how do you get one subscription that gives you everything? So the Netflix of comic books.
So at some point, if somebody wants to make a device like that, we'd be happy to support them. In most cases, if we're working with a Kobo or working with an Amazon, they have a catalog which may include manga, and they could deliver that to you in a digital service. In some cases, it's a subscription. In some cases, it's a buy content individually. And we understand that graphic novel and all of that is an excellent category fit. We're also working a lot in healthcare. This small device down here is called Badger. It's particularly cool because it's basically closed caption for while you're talking. You wear it maybe as a doctor or a nurse, and then you go to your patient, and maybe that patient is hard of hearing, maybe that patient speaks a different language. This badge, in conjunction with your phone, and
it needs to connect with the phone.
Yes, will translate in real time what you are saying and place it in the native language that you choose so that somebody can read it.
That's
and
awesome.
It's a huge value. If you've ever been in one of those settings, it can be frustrating if you can't communicate and you need assistance. This is potentially huge. We're also working for some larger things. These are digital whiteboards. You may have been in the hospital room and noticed there's a whiteboard. In many cases, it's never used. So we want to connect those whiteboards, still have the experience of getting information, but connect it to the back-end medical records so it's relevant to the patient at all times. And when the patient leaves the room, all the information is immediately cleared, so there's no information leak. It supports compliance. So we do see interest and value in this application as well. And we continue to work on IoT. This particular one is an insulin pen. It's made by Bigfoot. And so a display in the cap, don't mind that it says device error, it's a demo unit, helps you with your dosage information and tells you when it's been dispensed. And so we're continuing to push into the smart space of Internet of Things.
And I'm guessing one of the biggest market now for e-ink is what do you call it, shelf labels.
Shelf labels is a very strong market.
Must be in the hundreds of millions now, no?
I think we have over 900 million displays worldwide installed, so it's huge. And many people will not be aware of it because you go to your store. In the US, you might go to a Whole Foods or a Kohl's or a Best Buy, and it looks like a shelf label. You don't even know that it's actually electronic paper. It's
And it's like a no-brainer for all these supermarkets and everything. They quickly understand how much savings it makes them to have this installed.
It's a great ROI. It enables, first it's 5 to 7 years, so once you install it, it lasts for a long time. It gives them labor savings. It's very expensive to send somebody out and change all the labels in a store. If you have 30,000 products in your store, it's a lot of labels to change and takes a lot of labor. Plus, we have shortages of people to hire, so if you are hiring, you might want them to do something else in the store instead. These stores are always competing with online retail. Online retail can change their pricing in an instant. Puts the retailer at a disadvantage if they don't have similar flexibility. And there's always compliance. In many cases, there's a requirement that your price on your shelf matches the price that you intended or have advertised, and so this helps with compliance as well. So in many ways, it's a strong ROI proposition right now.
Cool. Thanks a lot. That's
absolutely. How did we do?
That was awesome. I even see some Prism here.
Yes.
There's a lot of stuff happening.
Absolutely. This is our first Prism line. There's here 4 different colors. Each one is white and a different color, and they'll slowly turn on here as we wait, I think. And they highlight different ways that E Ink is a sustainable company and makes a sustainable product that helps downstream our customers support sustainability. Dark sky approved. We don't give off any light. No light pollution. One of the only displays certified by the International Dark Sky Association. The Climate Pledge, that's the Amazon initiative in order to reduce greenhouse emissions. Science-based targets is a similar thing. We walk the walk, and our products help our customers do it as well.
And thanks for the walk.
Absolutely.
Talk.
Anytime. I hope this was informative. I hope it was fun and maybe even educational.
That's fantastic.
That was good? You'll be able to edit
exactly
that?
25 minutes.
You'll be able to edit that into something?
No, it's perfect as it is, I think.
We'll see.
Yeah. Don't use PayPal anymore. Don't use Western Union. Don't use your bank to send money, because it's surprising, but you wouldn't know maybe, but they take fees that are gigantic, that are pretty big. Just use the Wise. It's smart. So here, the display week, there's a bunch of 8K displays, there's 4K 120, and all these new TVs can come with HDMI 2.1, and there's a whole bunch of updates that I'm going to be filming at the Computex 2023 with the HDMI licensing administrator, which are organizing all the display makers, the cable manufacturers, and making sure that they are compatible with each other. There's a stable performance, there's no interference, and there's a smooth 8K future with 48 gigabit per second support. And there's the whole infrastructure for certifying, for testing, for making sure there's no interference with the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and stuff that people have. So thanks a lot for watching. Check out my HDMI playlist in hdmi.charbax.com. Check out the Wise. Wise is such a smart system. I think I'm saving over 1,000 euros every year because I use it everywhere when I pay for stuff. You know, you want to pay for stuff in the world. So you can check out my longer video where I explain some more why I think this is amazing. And it's free. You can just sign up with my link down here, and you can use it on your Android Pay, your Apple Pay. It's like a prepaid Visa debit card, right? So you need to put a little bit money on it, and you can just put money on it from your local bank account, and there's zero fees. The fees are so tiny. It's like 5 to 10 times cheaper than your bank. Don't use PayPal anymore. Don't use Western Union when you send money to a whole bunch of countries around the world. Just use Wise. It's way faster and is 5 to 10 times cheaper. So really check it out. It's cool, and I appreciate if you use my link below. Thanks for watching. Thanks very much to ZXS to be one of my sponsors here at the Display Week 2023. ZXS is based in Shenzhen, and I will be doing a video very soon with them featuring their transparent displays, OLED, LCD light box, ads machine. So thanks a lot. I did video with them nearly 10 years ago when they were doing tablets, and now they do these cool devices. Thanks a lot for watching. Check them out. you guys can send me some money. You can send me money on Wise. It's really smart. Oh, you don't have to send me money. You can send money to your friends, to your family. Are they in a different country? Do you need to use currency transfer, like to different country transfer? Do you need to pay for stuff? Do you want to travel around the world and pay for stuff? Tiny little fees. It's so much cheaper. This is a Visa debit card. Check out my video where I explain some more. It works in 100 countries all over the world. Maybe 150. It's crazy, and it's really amazing, and it's free. You can sign up, use your Android Pay, your Apple Pay, or order this optional €7 debit card and just pay for stuff around the world. It's great to pay for stuff, right? Or send some money. Tiny little fees. It's smart. Check it out. Can I send you some money? I would use Wise if I had to send you some money. I will not send you some money. I'm pretty sure I will not do that. But if I did, I would use Wise. It's really amazing. You can send money all over the world, 150 countries. You can send money to India. You can send money to the US. You can send money to Malaysia, Indonesia, Korea, everywhere. And then you get a local bank account. It's crazy. You get a bank account in the US and Europe. It's really amazing. And the fees are 5 to 10 times cheaper than your bank. So use it as a prepaid debit card. Buy a bunch of stuff on the internet. Save some money when you buy stuff in different currencies. Check my video where I explain a bunch of more stuff, why this is a smart way, and use my link so I can make some money. Hello, I'm Mr. Beast. No, I'm not Mr. Beast actually. But if I was Mr. Beast and if I was sending you a bunch of money, I would use Wise. Wise is a really smart way to send money around the world. Tiny little fees. Check out my video, a 7-minute video where I try to explain some more. It works in hundreds of countries. Every time you go to a different country, use your Wise card or use your Android Pay, your Apple Pay to do all your payments. All right. Sorry, no sound? Okay. Live stream. I was saying that I really want to go to Argentina, and hopefully I can do 10-15 more interviews. So I'm trying to line up the next one, booth tour, right here at Display Week 2023. I'm all tied up with 4 or 5 cables. So I've got cables here, cables there. Maybe there's a mirror. You can see what I'm doing. All right. Nice. All right. So Gruzzi, Tashkent, Uzbekistan, Svarchik. Okay. Let's do right here. Hey. Let me film. Oh, please go ahead. Nice. Yeah, I want. I'm just waiting around. Maybe in a second I'll do video with these guys. Maybe they're looking.
You want to go inside?
Just after, yeah.
Yeah, you know, sorry, the guy's not here.
Not here, yeah?
I've been trying to...
So tomorrow has to happen, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm gonna call you if
maybe
I don't
morning
see you
is better?
You know, this time the morning was slow, so it was a perfect time for doing it.
It took me 2 hours to film with these guys.
You already filmed this guy?
Yeah, the morning was sorry, yeah.
It's the best time, right?
Yeah, but for me every time is good. I need to capture tomorrow.
Yeah, sometimes it's too crowded, so it's difficult to go around the displays.
Yeah.
What time are you planning to stop by?
Let's do morning, right? 10, 11? Like around there, even earlier?
The better.
9. 9. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
9. So I'm gonna tell this guy to be here at 9.
Yeah.
So that he can take care of you. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, but he's gonna come just for me?
It doesn't matter.
It's normal to be at 9, right?
Yeah.
Everybody comes at 9.
8 or 8:30.
Really? But the hall only opens at 9, right?
I think so. Junko. What time opens the hall? At 9.
9.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
9. I'm sorry, did we make an appointment?
Not yet, but so maybe 9, yeah?
Yes.
9 is good.
Bogdan House
Is it Bogdan?
Sorry?
No, is it Bogdan? No.
Bogdan House.
Okay.
Have you talked to him before?
I don't know. Who is that? The one I will speak with?
Yes.
Bogdan.
Yes.
Bogdan House.
Yeah. And if you want, you can ping me on my WhatsApp just in case he's back like in half an hour. Then I'll come right back.
Okay.
Just in case, right? He might be around somewhere.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Thank you
cool.
so much.
Okay. Thank you. See you. See you. Okay.
That one I was just doing while you guys were finishing up.
That's a nice display.
Yeah,
right.
pretty nice, right?
Okay. Hey. I like the shows you post. It's cool.
Yeah, we're taping one here.
Nice.
Thanks, I'm Brian.
Nice. Hi. I'm Charvax, a YouTuber. I did these videos. You saw those I did before. Well, I'll need to do one later at your booth with your guys.
Yeah, that's great. Here, let me give you my card also. I have a Nanosys card, but here's my consultancy card.
Cool.
Great. Did I give you mine?
See you later.
Yeah, I gave you mine.
Okay. Hey. When is it a good time, do you think, at your booth?
Well, what do we have? How many do we have left? We're going to do AUO and then me.
AUO, you, in the front of the building.
In the front of the building, and then after that.
Maybe even this afternoon, later?
Yeah, or tomorrow maybe.
Yeah, what time is...
So closes at 5, so we've got...
5? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So you want to like live dangerously and go outside and try to tape that now while the sun's
Because
still
AUO was
higher?
at 4:10, right?
Yeah. Can we do this in 20 minutes? I bet we can.
Yeah.
If we're fast.
We're killing it right now. We're just knocking these down. It's not one
Just in
down.
case you want to your booth, you remember my WhatsApp? I think we are on WhatsApp, no?
I'm not on WhatsApp.
Oh, you don't use
But
WhatsApp?
Michelle is, who's at our
Just in case, if I have to rush to your booth, if you want me to. Otherwise, I'll swing by something like 4:30 or something.
Okay,
Yeah.
that would be good. I'll probably be wrapping up.
Okay, cool, awesome. See you. Hey, Pepe Loco. Thank you for watching. Hey.
Because he didn't know actually, I included said that the mixed spice he didn't like it.
Hi. Hello. Can I do a video? Do a really video at your booth. Who should I interview? Hi. I'm a YouTuber. I did the Display Week 2017, 18, 19, and I got 4 million views.
Oh.
It'd be nice if I could do a video. Who will speak?
Oh, you want to give a speech?
Yeah.
You were gonna...
who wants to be the expert to talk about all the demos?
All the demos?
Yeah, everything. Hey.
How you doing?
How are you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, can you help me, Hawaii? Can we coordinate with this guy to come tomorrow and do a video with Tong Tong?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So can you come
anytime you want.
So
yeah.
Give her your card.
Yeah.
'Cause I got all your information.
Some customers in different countries, they can send you money to local bank accounts in the US, in Europe, all over the world. You can get local bank account details. They transfer tiny little fees. Don't use PayPal anymore. Don't use Western Union. And don't use your bank to send money, because it's surprising, but you wouldn't know maybe, but they take fees that are gigantic, that are pretty big. Just use it wise. It's smart. So here, the display week, there's a bunch of 8K displays, there's 4K 120, and all these new TVs can come with HDMI 2.1, and there's a whole bunch of updates that I'm going to be filming at the Computex 2023 with the HDMI licensing administrator, which are organizing all the display makers, the cable manufacturers, and making sure that they are compatible with each other. There's a stable performance, there's no interference, and there's a smooth 8K future with 48 gigabit per second support. And there's the whole infrastructure for certifying, for testing, for making sure there's no interference with the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and stuff that people have. So thanks a lot for watching. Check out my HDMI playlist in hdmi.charbax.com. Check out the Wise. Wise is such a smart system. I think I'm saving over 1,000 euros every year because I use it everywhere when I pay for stuff. You know, you want to pay for stuff in the world. So you can check out my longer video where I explain some more why I think this is amazing. And it's free. You can just sign up with my link down here, and you can use it on your Android Pay, your Apple Pay. It's like a prepaid Visa debit card, right? So you need to put a little bit money on it, and you can just put money on it from your local bank account, and there's zero fees. The fees are so tiny. It's like 5 to 10 times cheaper than your bank. Don't use PayPal anymore. Don't use Western Union. All right. This one, you can just hold it like more naturally, like this, but just not behind your back.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to AO booth. AO booth.
Yeah, it's no problem. Okay. I can keep that part? No, I'll do a new one. Okay, let's do it. Hi.
Hi. Welcome to AO booth. Let me introduce about our LCD product. We are focusing on gaming this year. As you can see, we have developed 49-inch wide, ultra-wide 5K product with highest refresh rate, up to 360 Hz. It's the big gaming display you can see, and as you can see, it's curvature with 1000 millimeter. Nice. It's very immersive, and the response time is with 1 millisecond, and it's very, very good for gaming application.
360 Hz. Crazy high,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
This is even more.
Yeah. So for gamer, we can highest more than that. So we also have development the highest refresh rate gaming monitor with 540 Hz. As you can see here, the fastest gaming display you can ever see, even below 1 millisecond response.
All right.
Okay. Not only for the desktop, we also apply our gaming monitor to notebook. So we keep pushing our notebook up to also 360 Hz. As you can see, very, very clear image by moving.
Is it variable refresh?
Yes,
or
of course. For
so
gaming.
To save power, it's lower, and then it goes up when you need.
Yes.
How much power does it use at 360 Hz? Just more power? A bit?
Just a bit. Yeah. Not too much.
All right.
And not only for the commercial users, we also put a gaming monitor to automobile application, as you can see. But in automobile application, we have considered about the extreme environment requirement.
And
so,
it's the AMOLED.
Yes, it's AMOLED.
AMOLED with the backlight.
Yeah, we have AMOLED backlight. Then it can have the good contrast ratio and HDR function. You can see it. And it also supports the VR functions.
What does it mean, the AMOLED backlight?
It means the LED, we have multiple rooms of the LED backlight, so we can have local dimming function.
So it's like a mini LED?
Yes.
But with
advanced, higher rooms we can achieve than conventional mini LEDs.
Nice. Is this showing the AMOLED?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Okay.
I follow you.
Here, not only the refresh rate, but also try to improve our gaming monitor performance. So we have add on our ART technology, which means the advanced reflectionless technology. As you can see, in this bright room, the reflectance is kept quite low, and the image will not be distorted by the environment, by the ambient light. So the image quality will become very, very good.
Is it very matte?
It's
technology?
No refraction. No refraction.
No refraction.
Yeah.
All right. Anti-reflective.
Yeah, anti-reflective. And then this is another AMOLED product. As you can see, based on same technology, we can have the good HDR performance. As you can see, the dark area is very, very black.
Nice.
And okay, that's the gaming product. And this one is our product for the medical application. Such for surgical display, they will require for the most precise the color it can be. So you can see the red, the blood is very, very clear. And not only the color, but also the brightness. So you can see the brightness will keep to as high as it can, 700 nits it could be, and the image will become very vivid, so the doctor can easily to check what happened for the patients.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's what's it called? Scary.
Yeah.
Bright.
Yeah. It's very bright. Okay. Okay. This is about the display parts, and let's go the automobile by the Louis.
All right. Thanks a lot.
This.
Let me put it on right here. Yeah. Okay. And if you can. Oh. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
And if you can just hold it in your hand like this. Yeah, like that. Okay.
And then
so I get a good signal.
Do we need to press anything, or?
No, it's just a signal to my wireless.
Oh. Should we go over here, or?
Okay.
Okay.
Let me try it like this. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
So what do you see here?
So this is AUO's smart cockpit display. We are using Qualcomm's 8295 chipset to operate this entire module. We have a one glass, two displays. We have a 30-inch display right over here from the driver's side to the center stack, and then a 22-inch display on the passenger side. So this is using LCD with local dimming technology.
And touch?
And it has touch as well, yes. So let's say you want to go shopping. So keep in mind this is only two displays, but we're able to make it seem everything seamless, just using our software alone, and also using.
See, there's something.
Correct. There's a separation
there's a bezel?
right over here. Yes, about 7 mils.
Does it include some kind of camera in this bezel or no?
No camera over here, but we have a driver side DMS or driver monitoring system here. So how it works is, with algorithm that we develop in-house in AUO, we can detect your eye movements, mouth movements, hand gestures, etc. So we know when you're on the phone, you're smoking, or you're looking away from the road. So one other thing that we did specifically was we know when you're trying to look at the passenger display, right? So imagine if I'm the driver, I look at the passenger display. What happens is we activate the privacy cells here, so I cannot see this passenger display, but as a passenger yourself, you could probably still see it.
All right. You're hiding.
Yep.
Stuff, it just disappears.
Exactly. So legally, as a driver, you're not supposed to be able to view the display. So that's one solution that we had implemented in this module.
And you just activate it?
Yes, that's correct.
Otherwise, it's just normal?
Yep. That's the gist of it.
Nice. All right. Is this ready for mass production?
Oh, absolutely. So we actually had recently released in the media the Lincoln Nautilus. It has the same architecture, 2 displays, glass, cold form. So it's very much well in production. So this whole system with using a single chipset to operate different modules that we can readily produce in the automotive space.
Cool.
That's it.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you. Nice. Then I'll check if some of the guys want to talk about the stuff in the front there.
The micro LEDs? Yep,
cool. Good. Thanks a lot. And the video is going to go here. It's going to go on that video. I'll edit all together.
Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so for the next day, we are going to introduce the micro LEDs.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, how are you?
Fine.
Can you hold this?
Okay.
And this could go, if you don't mind, here.
Okay.
Yeah. Shall I? Yeah, if it's possible.
Can you help?
It goes. I think it's better in the middle, maybe. It's for the sound. Sorry. I need to buy a better mic. If you don't mind to hold this in your hand, because the signal is not so strong.
Here?
Yeah, like this. Yeah. Okay.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we go around like this. We
Go
start
around?
with this one, or which one do we start with?
Okay.
You think?
Okay.
Just here?
How about here? How about start from here?
Okay. You prefer to start this side or that side?
So
I
let's
think-
see what kind of transparency you have.
I think 先给他排好不好？你先拉后退一点。Okay.
But I mean, you prefer to start on this side, not on the other side of the booth over there, right?
From this side to there.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
1 second. Hi.
Hello. I'm Ray. I'm from AUO. Today I will introduce our micro LED, and this one is our real deep 3D micro LED. We call it multi-layer display. And this display is made by 2 panels. The front one is transparent micro LED. The back one is LCD. So we have a in-front content and back wall content, and we can build in a real deep 3D effect. Okay.
Is it to do with also the micro LED allows you to have very good transparency?
Yes, yes. Because micro LED have very good transparency, so we can build a very good real deep 3D effect. Yeah.
Nice. Mass production is possible?
Mass production maybe need some, maybe currently we already do some investment, but we have not actually invest mass production line date. Yeah.
All right. What do we see here?
And this one we call it branded micro LED. What mean about the branded is because we also use the transparent micro LED, and it can blend into our decoration film, and you can see through the transparent micro LED. When the display off, you will see the same pattern, and when it's off, you will see almost the same surface. It will not affect the car interior design. So this is pillar to pillar design. We can cooperate with automatic. We can change the pattern like a wood-like or some carbon-like. Yes. So we can change the pattern. We can change the micro LED size. Yes. This is just the concept.
Nice.
Okay. And this one is our 1-inch true color micro LED display. The key feature is this knob. This is LCD. The most important is this knob. This knob have a fingerprinting function. Because we also use the transparent micro LED, so we can put a fingerprint sensor under the micro LED. So it's when you register your finger into this device, this device will recognize you, and it can change some user mode.
Nice.
Okay.
It knows what you like. It could even play the music you like.
Yes, yes.
Depends what it is for.
Maybe you can adjust your chair angle, your fan value, and your temperature. It's based on you like. Yes.
And even drives you to your job.
Yes, yes. It's based on the automatic design. We just show some concept. Yes.
Nice.
Okay. And this one is our borderless transparent micro LED. And it can use, maybe we can use it on the window. You can see the content and see through outside. You can see through the environment.
How clear is a display like this? Is it the best transparent display in the world?
We can improve it. Currently, the transmittance is about 55. Yes. But this is high PPI, and the transmittance can be better.
With a lower PPI?
If lower PPI, transparency would be better. Yeah. And this one is our foldable display. And this is also micro LED, but it's manufactured on flexible PI.
So there's a lot of flexible AMOLED in the world, right? How does it compare when it's foldable micro LED?
Micro LED have a better brightness and a better contrast, and it will have special surface. We use thin glass as surface. When it becomes flat, you will not see the wrinkle. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
My
Yes.
favorite apps.
Maybe I can show you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You will not see the wrinkle, right?
Yeah.
Where this looks like, where's the 1-inch microscope? Here. Oh, right here. I'm looking at this one, huh?
Okay.
Jeff.
Very special prototype,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one. Oh, sorry.
There we have. Let's go around here.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay, this one is our art micro LED. This feature is we use the art film on the surface. You can see the surface have a very low reflection, so we call it advanced reflection-less technology. So you can see very high level feeling and a very good contrast ratio. The dark is very dark feeling is very good.
Actually, we're waiting for Jennifer.
Nice.
I'm not on. Okay, good. You're not recording.
What is this MTFT?
Kind of interesting. The flashlight reflections is worse.
NTSC means the gamma. The color gamma is good.
Yeah, it's
all right.
That's not so bad.
How do you
There's more
achieve such
diffraction from the
diamonds? This is very special performance.
Yes, because we want to show the high color feeling, high contrast ratio feeling. So we use diamond to show the advantage. Yes.
There you go.
When you see this diamond, maybe you want to buy one because it looks like
it feels like
high
I can
class.
just take one.
Yeah.
All right, it's high brightness.
Yeah.
This is showing the peak.
Yeah, show the peak. Yeah.
Right. Finish.
那如果讲的不好，等下再换你讲，再录一次。
讲完了。After this.
没有啊，他要再讲那一台。
Let me just we grab the last one, yeah? Yeah.
要不要再换人讲一次？
可以啦，换你再讲。OK。Voice by shaking voice. No, come on. You are so great. No, I said
4. Yeah. It's pretty good, no?
I drive a Subaru too.
You also have this Panasonic also, didn't you?
They keep following me around. What's the story here?
You're following the real press around.
Jesus.
I just need to grab this thing. Can I do a quick 1 minute on this? 2 minutes?
Brian, we're causing a traffic jam with another YouTube channel.
Just for 1 minute, can I do that one while you prepare for that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Just this guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. 1 second. This. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. You can hold it there. Okay. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. This one is our transparent monitor application. If currently is transparent type, the transmittance is about 50%. And if you don't want to show your content in front of you, you can turn on the easy control. You can the background will become darker because we have an electrical correlated film.
Can you switch it back?
Yes, of course. It needs some time.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Is it
electrochloric?
Is it the same you have in the Boeing Dreamliner when you click on the window?
Yes. Yeah.
Something like that?
Yes.
Oh, it becomes.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is the one with the black matrix.
Yes.
All right. That's cool. So the micro LED. Are you the leader?
No, I'm not. I'm just. I just joined.
AUO is the leader in this technology, right?
Yes, I think yes. Yeah. AUO is micro LED leader, and we already building a lot of applications. Yes, I think we can. This will be the next generation display. We will make it successfully.
Nice.
Maybe starting
to see the we're trying to get on. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If it's not okay,
the video will go here.
Okay.
Edit it together with the other parts.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
I'm sorry if it's not.
No, it's perfect. You are the leader. Thank you.
Here, I give you a copy of our news release.
Is it possible I can have your? I forgot if you gave me your card yesterday.
Yes, you did give me a card.
Yeah, can I have your contact?
My card. Oh, sure.
Or you can write your email in my phone.
I'll be right back.
That's a long and short, as you know, we're able to use this.
Traveling. Do you like sending money around the world? Use Wise. Be smart. Don't use your bank. If you use your bank, I was doing that before. I didn't know they took so many fees. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Using Wise, I think I'm saving 1,000 euros every year. just because I do a few payments, I can use my Android phone to do the payments, or it works on Apple Pay, or I can use my Wise card also, of course. And this Wise card is optional. So you can ask them to send you the card, it's €7, and then you have this Visa debit, you know. Otherwise, you can use your Android Pay. Instantly, you can sign up right now. Use my link, thank you very much. Use my link, go to the shop, boom, shakalaka. You can use your Android phone to do the payment. You can use your Apple Pay to do every payment. And here's what's amazing, the conversion fee. They're pretty much on Google. How often do you go on Google and check for conversion rates about this currency and that currency and the other currency and here and there? And if you have a customer in another country that needs to send you some money, they need to pay you, give them your local US bank account. Boom! They give you a US bank account, local. They give you a EU bank account, Euro bank account. In Belgium, all of Europe can pay you to Euro directly. They give you a bank account in, I think it's 9 or something different countries around the world. You even get an Australian bank account, Romanian, I think there's a few other countries too. And this is an easy way to get people to pay you locally, you know. And otherwise, if you need to send money around the world, you can send to 50 or 100 countries. You can send money to India. How often, maybe, do you need to send money to India? Do you have a customer in India? Or do you have somebody working for you in India and you need to send them some money? Use the Wise. They take, let's say you send $1,000, they might take $3 commission. With your bank, it's probably $20, $30, maybe $40, $50. It's completely amazing. Let's say you have a $5,000 payment. That's crazy. But let's say you get a $5,000 payment. Wise is going to take you $20-something. If you do it the normal way through your bank, they might take $150. It's completely a huge difference. What is that? That's like 7 times cheaper, right? So I've been using Wise for a couple of years and I'm really impressed. It used to be called TransferWise and I didn't really pay attention to it before. And suddenly I saw this Wise. And if I need to send money to somebody in another currency, it's so easy. You just click. You say, I want to send money from euro to dollar, for example, from Europe to the US. You say, I want to send 500 euro. Boom, they give you the exact amount. And you can compare it with your Google conversion fee. It's pretty much what it says on Google. It's crazy. They take $1 or $2 conversion fee and you transfer it from your local bank, put it on. Immediately it's sent over to the US, for example, or the other way. Right? It's amazing. Don't use PayPal. Never use PayPal again. PayPal is a complete scam. Like if I get payment in euro from PayPal, but I need to put it on another currency, a bank account, the transfer, the conversion fee is nearly 10%. It's at least 6, 7, 8%. It's completely crazy with the conversion fee and on top of that, their own fee. Wise barely has a fee. It's pretty much, I always think of Wise as being free. It's nearly free. And so it's always use your Wise email and tell people, send me money to my Wise email. Don't use your PayPal email. Do it on Wise. And then all the money from your Wise, you can put it directly in your bank account. Very tiny little fee. Small fee, nearly, it's free. It's not free, of course, but it's very, very small. Don't use Wise as a bank account, right? Don't consider it like your US bank account or Euro bank account because there's no FDIC insurance. You know, they're not going to insure like $100,000 or whatever they do in the US. If Wise goes bankrupt, hopefully they don't go bankrupt, but just leave a few hundred or a few thousand maybe dollars in and just use it for your payments and the rest you leave it on your home bank account. And if you need more, you just add a little bit more. It's like a prepaid debit card. But that's perfect for traveling. Travel, save money when you travel. Buy your flight tickets using the Wise. And you can, sometimes on some websites, you know, if you buying flight tickets and you try to change the currency, it might be cheaper in a different currency. So just use the Wise card and pay in whichever currency is the cheapest. Sometimes, for example, if I'm on EasyJet, I love EasyJet. EasyJet is amazing. And you can fly all over Europe for 20 euros, you know? You need to check out the EasyJet. But the cheapest ticket price is the destination country or the departure country. So, you know, don't use your other country bank account card. Just use the Wise in the local currency that's the cheapest. And, you know, spend a little effort checking where you could save money. That's how you do. So thanks for checking out my link. There's also a business Wise account. And I think the business has a bunch of things like APIs and getting paid through bank accounts and a bunch of stuff like that. So if you're a business, you can consider it a business. Otherwise, just get a personal bank account. Personal Wise, it's free. You just sign up, they take a photo of your ID or your passport, you send it to them. Maybe they ask you for a selfie kind of photo through the app, and a few minutes you get the Wise. You can immediately start using it in your Android Pay, immediately use it in your iPhone. You don't even need, it's optional. You know, you can have this card, but it's totally optional. €7, I think, something like that. You can order a card, 2-3 days later, it arrives in your mailbox. Then you can use that as your physical Visa debit card, right? €7, one-time fee, that's it. You can use it forever until it breaks, right? Otherwise, just use your Android, and then you can set up virtual cards. If you buy stuff on weird website, a weird subscription on the internet, or you want to buy something for somebody else, go in your Wise, take a virtual card, it's free. You use the virtual card, and then you can freeze it. So you don't have any risk that this card number is going to be used for something else, because you froze, you paid exactly the $10 you need, boop, you freeze it after. You can unfreeze it if you need to pay again, and then refreeze it. Very simple to use. And just set up another virtual card, as many as you want. Okay, so thanks a lot for watching. And also you can share it with your partner, your friend or something. If you want them to pay with your Wise, then you can just let them pay one through their phone. They can add it to their phone too, or they can you can just get an extra card. You know, it's very simple. And other people can use it if you want to, you know, share your money around. And if you want to support my YouTube channel, you can send me, of course, you can click down here and support my YouTube channel, right? But YouTube takes 30% commission, that's fine. Otherwise, just send me directly on my Wise. And here's my Wise email, right? charbax@gmail.com, that's my Wise. It's very simple. And it's free, no conversion, no fees. So fantastic. So thanks a lot for watching, and please consider Wise. Do you like traveling? Do you like sending money around the world? Use Wise. Be smart. Don't use your bank. If you use your bank, I was doing that before. I didn't know they took so many fees. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Using Wise, I think I'm saving €1,000 every year. Just because I do a few payments, I can use my Android phone to do the payments, or it works on Apple Pay, or I can use my Wise card also, of course. And this Wise card is optional. So you can ask them to send you the card, it's €7, and then you have this Visa debit, you know. Otherwise, you can use your Android Pay. Instantly, you can sign up right now. Use my link, thank you very much. Use my link, go to the shop, boom, shakalaka. You can use your Android phone to do the payment. You can use your Apple Pay to do every payment. And here's what's amazing, the conversion fee. They're pretty much on Google. How often do you go on Google and check for conversion rates about this currency and that currency and the other currency and here and there? And if you have a customer in another country that needs to send you some money, they need to pay you, give them your local US bank account. Boom! They give you a US bank account, local. They give you a EU bank account, Euro bank account. In Belgium, all of Europe can pay you to Euro directly. They give you a bank account in, I think it's 9 or something different countries around the world. You even get an Australian bank account, Romanian, I think there's a few other countries too. And this is an easy way to get people to pay you locally, you know. And otherwise, if you need to send money around the world, you can send to 50 or 100 countries. You can send money to India. How often, maybe, do you need to send money to India? Do you have a customer in India? Or do you have somebody working for you in India and you need to send them some money? Use the Wise. They take, let's say you send $1,000, they might take $3 commission. With your bank, it's probably $20, $30, maybe $40, $50. It's completely amazing. Let's say you have a $5,000 payment. That's crazy. But let's say you get a $5,000 payment. why is it going to take you $20-something? If you do it the normal way through your bank, they might take $150. It's completely a huge difference. What is that? That's like 7 times cheaper, right? So I've been using Wise for a couple of years, and I'm really impressed. It used to be called TransferWise, and I didn't really pay attention to it before. And suddenly I saw this Wise. And if I need to send money to somebody in another currency, it's so easy. You just click. You say, I want to send money from euro to dollar, for example, from Europe to the US. You say, I want to send 500 euro. Boom, they give you the exact amount, and you can compare it with your Google conversion fee. It's pretty much what it says on Google. It's crazy. They take $1 or $2 conversion fee, and you transfer it from your local bank, put it on, immediately it's sent over to the US, for example, or the other way, right? It's amazing. Don't use PayPal. Never use PayPal again. PayPal is a complete scam. Like, if I get payment in euro from PayPal, but I need to put it on another currency. Yeah, so you can see here. This is my live. I just switched it back on.
Ah, okay.
So I'm live streaming with this.
Okay.
And then, but I'll record it in 4K and publish in 4K after.
Cool.
I've been doing 19 years.
Yep. Yeah, 19 years. 7,500 interviews.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy.
No, I'm having fun.
Yeah,
I like to come and see all the crazy cool stuff.
Right.
People are doing.
Yeah. Right.
You're lucky to do that.
Yeah, no.
I love the shows.
Absolutely.
The show is amazing.
Yeah, if you like tech, then it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's try right here.
Charbex, right?
Yeah.
Charbex.
Okay. Okay, 1 second.
Yeah.
Hi. Please introduce yourself.
Hi Charbex. So my name is Samuel Halim. I'm the CEO of Avantama, a Switzerland-based materials company for electronics.
And what's the latest you've been doing the last 2-3 years?
Yeah, so we've developed new materials, of course, and especially our perovskite quantum dots. And the perovskite quantum dots, they are the best-in-class quantum dots for display applications.
Best in class? Like best performance or pure?
Yeah, so they can create the purest colors, the highest efficiencies, the highest brightness, and also they can help the displays to consume less power.
And so what are you showing here behind?
Yeah, so here on the left-hand side, what you can see is 2 different displays. Left is the conventional monitor, and they contain a mini LED backlight and a low cadmium QD film. We replaced the QD film with our QD film containing perovskite quantum dots and red KSF phosphor, and we set the monitors to the same brightness. And what you can see here, our monitor consumes 25% less energy. So the power consumption is 25% less compared to the original monitor. That means in terms of energy label, we move up from G to E. So this monitor can be sold in Europe. This one cannot be sold anymore in Europe.
Wow, this is crucial with the new rules in the EU.
Absolutely, this is absolutely crucial. And what the companies do, they downgrade basically their monitors, but this shouldn't be the way to go. I think what they should do is replace the existing films with our films, and then they have best performance and lower power consumption.
Is it more expensive to use the better film?
It's on the long run, it's not more expensive. For the first product, it might be a little bit more expensive, but I think you have to pay what basically you're getting.
Yeah, when people calculate price, they need to be thinking of the power consumption. It's the biggest price, biggest cost sometimes.
Sometimes it can be, but it's also, I think, important for the future that you have electronics that consume less power than before. And TVs are so spread all over the world. I think it could have a big impact on the whole power consumption of the whole industry.
Can you say a little bit more how you reach a level to claim to have the best in the world?
Yeah, so technology-wise, the perovskite quantum dots, they are the most narrow FWHM, so the purest colors, highest efficiency, and we are just proving this now in the products.
Nice. And we can check right here also?
Yeah, right. So on here on the right-hand side, we are showing next generation quantum dots materials for the applications in QD OLED and QD micro LEDs. So here we are presenting basically 3 different application methods. On the left-hand side is by inkjet printing for QD OLED, for example. And then, yes, and I can also show you under the microscope, so you can take a picture of the screen. Yeah. So basically here, this is for pretty big pixels. So the pixel width is 130 micrometers, pixel pitch is 200 micrometers. So suitable for QD OLED application. Deposited by inkjet printing. And here in the center we have a different sample. This is based on photoresists, so our perovskite quantum dots are worked into photoresists for the application in micro LEDs. And on the right hand side we have here the best resolution, so we can go down to 1 micrometer pitch and pixel size, and this material is deposited by electrohydrodynamic printing. It's a new method that hopefully in the future will be able to produce at high volumes.
So you're talking about printing,
right?
In pixel perovskite QD and micro LED.
Right, right. Yeah, so I think micro LED is the next big thing for the display industry. I think we will see very soon smartwatches with micro LED displays, very bright, very colorful. And the next generation of micro LED displays, they will use quantum dots for better color, less energy consumption, and also lower price.
And when you talk about printing, I think ink, and it looks like you have a little ink. It should be a good match.
Absolutely.
To put it in you put it a little bit in the printer, and then how does it work?
Well, I think our materials are really high-end materials, not for use at home. But yes, theoretically you could make inkjet inks with them for at home, but I think we really focus on the commercial applications.
But the printing machine is going to have your components somehow in the process.
Absolutely, absolutely, yes. So the printing machines, they will be used by the display makers, and our inks are going to be used in the production of the displays.
Nice. So how is this display week? How's it going?
Yeah, it's excellent. Last year was the first year after the COVID pandemic, and I think it was still a little slow. This year we really had a lot of traffic here at our booth. So yeah, really happy with the result of the outcome. Good.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Charbex.
Thanks. Merci beaucoup.
Merci à toi.
Merci. Super. Super. Can I take one more?
You can.
Are they all the same inside?
All the same. All the same. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. See you.
Best, yeah.
See you. Bye. Yeah. If you want, because I'm going to publish it in 4K. Yep. If you want, you can send me a little text.
Yep.
What you think I should write for the latest
okay.
Stuff like that.
Yep.
Maybe I can have your card too.
Yeah, sure.
And if you want, we do a video in Switzerland.
Oh yeah.
I just come by. I just take my car and I drive by.
Yep.
And we can talk about this.
Yeah, we are close to Zurich.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yep.
If you want.
There you go. Yep.
Cool. Okay.
Cool.
Cool. So see you later.
Yeah, see you.
See you. Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, your video is uploaded. I just need to publish it.
Great.
I just need to write the perfect text. If you want, you can send me something that I should use.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Very good.
Okay. See you.
Thanks.
See you.
Appreciate it.
Sorry.
Hey. All right. Hey. Can we do a video? Interview? Yeah? Who will speak? No? Maybe tomorrow, if you want. You can consider. I just do interview. You can talk about your technology. I put it on YouTube.
Oh, free of charge?
Of course. Yeah.
Wow.
Because iZone, I give you money. No, I'm joking. No, just
So
joking.
the regular booth does not have those kind of services.
No, of course. I just like to film the coolest stuff. I try to film. And look, I'm also doing live. It's live streaming.
I have regular booth. Since you don't like it, I have to learn what's this, and then maybe.
Yeah? You have to watch? Okay, so maybe tomorrow, or we'll see.
What time you will be showing up tomorrow? I guess
I'm not sure. There's like I have to film so many. Well, I'll try. Yeah, you choose. You let me know. You want to do now?
No. Maybe
okay, maybe talk later. Okay, see you. See you. Hey, can I do a video with you?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
I'm not in my most energetic moments, but
yeah, energy, no need. It's very good. Can you kind of like put this on your badge?
On my badge, yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah. Maybe it's kind of cool if you sit behind here, just in the beginning,
Okay.
and then after. Oh, maybe it's fine.
Let me just
actually works.
restart the thing to make sure it works while I'll demo.
Yeah.
Okay. So should I just do an intro or you ask question or?
1 second. Hi.
Hello.
Please introduce yourself.
Yes, so I'm Alexander. I'm the co-founder of Embod.me. We make a 3D touch and 3D vision sensor for display and surfaces. We started, actually all our innovation was driven by a music application. That's where we come from. This is what you see here. It's a music controller that embed our force sensing technology, FSR technology. Our goal was to augment the interactivity, the expressivity with touchpads. And we actually developed, push beyond the force sensing technology. It's already used in different market sector. Now you can use, object at very fast scanning rates. And we actually showed different application with different form factor, buttons, knobs, joysticks 3D. We integrate that into, cars, displays, obviously, and any kind of connected device where humans interact with. And our next challenge we wanted to tackle was to augment the interaction space above the screen. So we developed, there are solutions existing already, but no solution in what we call the near field. So from 0 to 30 centimeters, 15 inches, there was no practical solution. So we developed our own sensor based on infrared technology. We call it IRIS for infrared intelligent surface. It's an array of infrared photodiode emitters and receiver. And you can see here on the screen, I can really sense anything at the contact and up to the distance. So I can basically bring hovering actions on touchscreens, touchless navigations, proximity sensing and predictive touch. So a lot of help for the user to interact in 3 dimensions.
Nice. This is unique? Nobody's doing this?
No, so some of the competing technology are right now are capacitive technology, where you boost the signal to get a sense of what's going on. But there's no pure absolute tracking of hands or since it's capacitive. I think I touched switch off.
No,
now.
it's fine. It's
Sorry.
still fine. Yes.
Since it's
if you can hold it, it's just for the
I need to hold it. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Since it's capacitive, also you're forced to use conductive hands or material. Whereas with our technology, we can use objects, we can wear gloves, and anything that's not conductive. So that's the benefit.
How about this? Is it famous? Are there many musicians using it?
Yeah, we have Coldplay, the band, using it.
Wow.
We have a big French, kind of the godfather of electronic music, Jean-Michel Jarre. Is one of our board investor.
He just bought one, or he invested more than one?
He invested, yeah.
Ah, cool.
And we actually provided it with some, and he actually now has several on stage, like Coldplay. So more and more, we're taking over the music market with this.
And it's really instant and a good feedback and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
And yeah, you can apply this to. Actually, what we do also beyond the screen is we fuse both technology together, the force sensing and the infrared sensing, and we can put that into robots' fingers. So when the robot start to grasp and get closer to objects, cameras are blind in the near field, so our sensor can see it and detect presence of object, and when they grasp it, they know what force to apply to avoid breaking things or actually damaging people's, hands or break things.
Nice. So here, and but me. How's
yes.
the discussions here, the display week?
It was great. We actually received a prize, an honorary prize, which is great. It's going to give us a lot of visibility. We are currently on a roadshow to raise money in the next 3 to 6 months. We have a lot of interest from display maker to make some partnership together. So yeah, it was very beneficial for sure.
Visiting the Silicon Valley?
Probably we will. Yeah. We've done already some meetings, and that will be probably the follow-up.
Go to Asia?
And of course, even more Asia, because we see a big presence of all the manufacturer and even our markets, because we're actually assembling a kiosk, interactive kiosk, and we see in Asia the market is big. So
interactive kiosk.
Yeah, what we do with the IR sensor is we actually assemble it behind the transparent LG display, and so that basically make an interactive touchless display. The screen is not transparent anymore, but we make it interactive and touchless. So there's obviously after COVID there's a lot of interest with hygiene solution with screens, and also more interactivity with screen, augmenting the experience in shops, in retail, in travel, in museums.
When you put your hand there on the screen, I saw a hand.
Yeah, the way you can see this is like a big lensless camera, except the camera will be the full display or the full surface. So you can see hands and you can track object. We can add an algorithm to track objects. I can show you with our other demonstrator. So you see here I can track my hands, my palm, like a mouse action, and then the closer I get, the more defined it is, and I can do click actions like this and at very fast scanning rate, which really is impossible with capacitive technology.
Nice. And this is on your YouTube?
Yes, I mean it's available. We share it to investors and interested people. But
cool. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Merci.
Merci.
Very much. I'm from Swiss.
Ah, d'accord.
Yeah. So this is my YouTube.
D'accord.
And, I'll publish in 4K, but it's already live in 1080p.
Because it's not. I mean, if you have a USB key, I can.
Yeah, please. If you want, can you send me the video to my email? Maybe I'll edit it together with the interview I just did to make it more crazy cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have, send me.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Okay. Thanks. Hey, how are you? Can I do an interview? Yeah? I'm a YouTuber guy. Out there? Okay, I'll give you my card. All right.
Do you do VR focused or just optics? What do you focus on?
Cool tech. Like, I heard, I was up in the media lounge and there were some cool guys. They said, you have to come and check out what you're doing. Yeah? Can I have a look?
Sure, yeah. Shimon, can you do a quick demo?
Maybe, can you hold this while I...
Yes.
Oh, is it okay if I touch?
How shall I do it?
Can I try to look inside?
Hold it? You can hold it here.
Okay. Or do you want to hold it?
At the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, please feel free to
hold there.
it.
Yeah.
And
oh my God.
Better you
oh my God.
And turn around.
Whoa. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, that's cool. I like the show. It's a cool show. Display Week. It's a peek into the future. Cool. Yeah, so maybe I'll do one more video here, and because he needs to be in the video, right?
Oh, so sorry.
Can I do video with you, or he will be in the video? Yeah. So let me try to do one video there, and I'll be right back. Okay? Just I'll be right here. Let me see. Which one shall I film? I'll try to ask these guys. Okay. See you in 5 minutes. Hey, can I do video? Interview? Is it okay?
What is it?
Can I do interview with you?
Interview?
Yeah. Or some colleague? Or is you?
Okay, I can do that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Is it possible to have this? Oh, sorry.
SID interview?
No, just my YouTube channel.
YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do this. I did some videos before with with H3. So who will speak? You or you?
Take a video.
But I speak English a little bit.
It's perfect. It's better than me. Yeah. So who wants to talk? Yeah. Is it possible that you know this? Sorry, right here. Okay. If you can be a little bit. Oh no, that's too far. Is it possible that you can open just a little bit?
Okay.
Just a little bit, so I can just put it here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Can you hold this in your hand like this, if possible, just to hold, because it's not so good signal.
Yeah.
Not so strong. 1 second. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get in a smart glass. Sorry. All right. Okay. Hi.
Yeah, hi.
Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Won Ok-kwon. I'm designer of a real-time holographic process. I'm from Korea, and my company name is H3. This is a real-time holographic process using FPGA, Gyrings FPGA. Yeah.
So is there a bunch of FPGA under here?
Yeah.
Like what is your FPGA?
Gyrings FPGA, ultra scale, and the input is any video is okay. PC, and then from HDMI input to our system.
Yeah.
Our system calculation CGH, computer generation hologram, and after 22 milliseconds send to the SLM. SLM is just like a display, hologram display.
Wow.
Yeah, special light modulator. And the hologram send to mirror. This is optical system. Mirror, lens, mirror, camera. Actually, hologram in here.
Nice.
Yeah. This area is so bright, so cannot hard to see. So we use a camera catching the hologram image. The camera connected to the monitor, so you can see the hologram image over there. Our system is very fast. It's running after 22 milliseconds. The hologram appears. So the sound in here, but the hologram is sync with this sound. So another movie. Yeah, this is incredible animation. Is scaled the input. The output is you can see the character in Korea, the hologram character. And we using this application real-time video call, hologram video call.
So you can take real-time YouTube, your FPGA process it into real-time holography, 4K special light modulator, and boom, you get the hologram.
And this is our FPGA specification, 30 frames per second.
It's an ARM Cortex something.
We don't use SoC, just using logic device.
This the FPGA does all the work. Only one?
Only one.
All right.
This is only one layer hologram, meaning it's 2D hologram. It's not 3D. Hologram is multiple layers.
Yeah.
Implemented multiple layer. But our system is the first version of the system. So.
Right.
Not support 3D hologram. Maybe next year. Is supported multiple hologram. It's a 3D hologram. Okay.
So, do you think that in the future will be a lot of holograms?
Yes, multiple layer hologram. You can see in 3D picture. Thank you.
Okay.
Can you understand
so I give you my card.
English?
What?
Can you understand my English?
Yeah, it's perfect. It's better than my English. Yeah, much better. And here, I'll put the video here. It was already live. It was live. Yeah, it was live streaming. But I'll publish in 4K later.
Okay.
If you want, send me a little email. What you think I should write for your description?
Yes.
Maybe for you it's 2 minutes to give me what you think. Okay. Then I'll write it. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Can I have your card?
Card?
Yeah. This one?
Card, yeah.
Yeah.
Take one.
Nice. All right. Cool. Okay. See you. See you. Thank you. All right. These guys busy still. All right.
아직 해보진 않고 하는 방법은 안 되는데 이거 두께가 얇은 것 때문에 스펙트럼을 한번 그렇죠 구절같이
Yeah, I'm walking around. You can find me on my live stream to see where I am exactly. I just answered some email. Hey, how are you? Is it too late to do the video today?
No.
Yeah?
6 minutes.
Oh, 6 minutes? Is something closing in 6 minutes?
Yeah, the exhibit hall.
Oh, really? Oh. All right. Okay, I was hoping to catch these guys, but they will not kick them out, right?
No.
Okay.
People leave whenever
So
they leave.
I just have a look that they don't run away.
Okay.
Can I do an interview with you?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Let me give it like this. And maybe you can put it right there. Maybe.
Oh,
5 minutes.
Okay.
Who are you with?
I'm a YouTuber.
YouTuber, okay.
Yeah. Let's take it right here.
Is it on?
Yeah. Okay. This is where it's gonna go. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me get a more good angle.
Hey. Now? Okay. Okay. 1 second. Let me just tell him 1 second.
Yeah.
I'll be. Yeah. Are you okay in 5 minutes? 5 minutes, okay? All right. Hi.
Hi.
Please introduce yourself. Sorry. Such a great signal. If you can kind of hold it like this, so
like
I have
this?
a good signal to my receiver. Okay.
Okay. Or I'll just put it right.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Here.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
So please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Jim Choate. I'm the compliance manager for Video Electronic Standards Association.
And what are you showing here at the Display Week 2023?
I'm showing the latest technology brought to you by Visa.
Sorry. With this. Okay, let me just. Sorry. Yeah, if you can hold it like this, and maybe. Sorry, it needs to be more somehow in the middle.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah, if you can kind of have it there in the middle. Yeah. It's just. Okay. I'm just going to try to turn mine off.
Does this have a microphone on it, or no? Just this guy. Okay.
Yeah, just as long as it stays on.
Okay.
Let me hear you again. Okay.
Test.
Okay.
Test.
So I'll just do like this, and you can say hi and introduce yourself.
Okay. Hi, my name is Jim Choate. I'm the Compliance Program Manager for Visa, Video Electronic Standards Association. At Display Week this week, we're showing all the latest technologies that Visa's been developing for the last almost 3 years. DisplayPort 2.1, which is our latest standard version, is on full display here. We have the latest AMD Radeon Pro W7800 GPU that supports the highest data rates in the DP 2.1 standard. And that's being driven through a certified BizLink cable to this brand new Dell U3224KB DisplayPort 2.1 monitor.
All right.
And
so what's new with the new spec?
It increases the data rates up to 20 gigabits per second per lane, so a total of 80 gigabits per second throughput through a single cable.
That's more, for example, than the HDMI 2.1 with 48 gigabit per second?
I can't speak to HDMI 2.1.
What you were doing before?
Yeah, so basically this is a 6K display with maximum data rate of ultra high bit rate 13.5 gig on the mini DP, enhanced mini DP connector in the back. The other things we're showing are various display certification tiers, starting up with Adaptive Sync, which is a gaming spec developed by Visa. Clear motion ratio, Visa certified. This is an example of the leading display for the highest tier of clear motion. And it's an OLED panel by LG with a maximum refresh rate of 240 hertz. So it's a really beautiful gaming display. And then over here we're showing a comparison of various tiers of display HDR. This is a standard SDR display, a low-end Dell implementation, and we're showing the same image with different display HDR ratings. So this is display HDR 600, and this is display HDR 1400, which is our highest display HDR performance tier.
When you talk about 80 gigabit per second, or gigabyte? Gigabit. Gigabit per second. What was the previous generation bitrate?
The maximum was DisplayPort 1.4, 8.1 gig per gigabits per lane times 4, so roughly half that.
All right, so doubling of the
maximum
bandwidth.
throughput and the bandwidth. Yeah, so they can drive 6K, 60 hertz through a single cable, where the previous generation was limited to roughly 4K 90 hertz without compression.
8K?
8K, this could drive 8K with DSC.
60 hertz?
60 hertz. With
120 even? It's compression, right?
With compression, yes.
Yeah, 10K even, no.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe,
Yeah.
if there's
Right.
content for it, panel makers could make something work that could support that.
Sure, thanks. Thanks a lot. Cool. This is where I put my videos.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
Check it out.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. See you. Can I have your contact? Yeah.
I don't have.
Oh, maybe do you want to write your email in my phone? I'll send you the video later.
Sure.
Do you stay down here? Did you say you know this area locally, or?
A little bit.
Yeah.
What?
What's a good seafood dinner place?
Wow. That's a good question. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
Good to see you.
Yeah.
So you're pretty much out.
So Jim
I guess
showed
it's
at
5 o'clock and I think it's done, isn't it? So
All right.
everybody seems to be packing
Cool.
up.
All right.
So,
Thanks a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll send you the
Seen
link.
Bill, it's his birthday today.
But it was live streaming also.
Having a birthday cake.
It was live also. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. What's up? How are you?
good, yourself?
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, excellent.
All right. I'm gonna film these guys over there.
I'm
Okay.
sure,
See you.
yeah, you better hurry.
Yeah. Hey, how are you?
Great.
Cool. I can give you microphone?
Yeah. Okay. Can you
Explain?
explain me?
Yeah, I'm just a YouTuber guy. I just do interview, and I heard from some other YouTuber guys in the media room that I have to check it out and try to ask you.
You have your own channel?
Yeah.
Yes.
My YouTube is 90 million views. Since 19 years, I do lots of interviews.
What? Nicholas.
Yeah, Nicolas.
Are you from?
Switzerland.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your particular interest in virtual reality?
Yeah. Like the future of technology and everything. Let's try.
Okay. Let's do it. So now, like that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Do you, can you hold this one in your hand?
In your hand.
Oh, sorry.
How
I just need to make sure it still has power. Okay.
How close to my mouth?
Okay. If you can hold it like this, and then this one, if you can clip it in the middle somehow, without maybe you can use your badge to do it, but it needs to be.
Closer?
I'm just gonna do a trick like this, and it can stay in the middle.
Okay.
If this one can, because if it's too much on the side, then the sound is not perfect.
I understand. So we will do this way.
Yeah. Okay.
Stay in the middle, like that.
Okay. Cool.
This is okay.
Yeah. And I'll do my
then I will
best to.
put on my.
If there's any chance you can kind of hold it in your hand.
Because I maybe have to take.
But is there
by
any
my-
chance? Oh yeah, you have to. Yeah. Maybe this. You can hold. You can put it right there.
Okay. Also works.
Hopefully, it should be okay. Okay. Let's try. All right. Maybe in the beginning, can you hold this?
Yes.
And. Okay. Let me check. Hi.
Hello.
Please introduce yourself.
My name is Artur Rabner. I'm founder of Hypervision. Yes, we doing advanced optics for virtual reality, for future virtual reality. And future is coming.
So I just tried it just before, and it was mind-blowing what you're doing in there. What's happening? How can you have the vision go all around on the sides? How does that work?
So first of all, the basic is to make this technology. What you see here is the pancake lenses. How pancake lens works? It's a folding optical path. So instead of a big model, we have a very tiny model. But we also have a proprietary pancake lens design. So we have very big eye box, extended field of view. For the same display size, we have more field of view than others. So yes, this is a proprietary patented pancake lens model. Now, you asked me about this architecture. So here, for each eye, we have two models. One for central vision and one for peripheral vision. So, and our patent here, how to connect those two models together to have continuous panoramic image. And actually we covering here completely horizontal field of view of human vision.
So what's the secret? How do you make it? Oh,
So
is it secret?
No, no, not secret.
It's published, right?
It's already published, so it's not a secret. So you can see here connection between two pumpkin lens models on this line. Now, from the second side, you have display here and display here. They are not connected. So, but the recipe is to generate the same image somewhere here and somewhere here. So after manipulation by the lenses, the rays that are going out of this line, those rays are connected. The rays that are coming from pixel here and from pixel here, they are connected. So our eye cannot distinguish between this and this pixel. So we see connection between two models.
Wow. Can you try to hold it like this?
Yes.
Let me just see if I can capture anything. Is it possible to capture anything?
Yeah, if you put your camera to infinity, maybe to 2 meters focus, you will be able to see in focus the image inside. But, not autofocus, but fixed 2 meter focus.
Yeah. All right, I can see a little bit. Okay, but I mean it's. Can you hold the camera for 1 second?
Yes.
Is it okay if I look in there?
Yes.
And if you can try to film me?
Yes.
Wow. I'm totally surrounded by a VR experience that closes and that seems to be smooth. It looks like the whole screen is together all around. Wow, it's such a cool experience. I feel like I'm looking at the future a little bit, like the future of VR. Are you want to have a role to play in the future of VR?
We are making future VR, actually.
Yes.
This is our role. We already have a client that will use this architecture for advanced flight simulator. You know, in flight simulators, you need peripheral vision stimulation, and that's what this architecture is doing.
The crucial thing about this display industry is to make the second best thing to be there, right? And if you have a VR where you don't have the peripheral vision,
yes,
it kind of breaks the illusion, right? And psychovisually, you don't feel there as much. But maybe with this, you feel even more inside.
Like in real life, we use our peripheral vision all the time. Right now, I'm looking on you, but I feel what is going around me. So the same we need to have in virtual reality.
Does it make sense to have it up and down and all?
Bigger vertical field of view.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. In our next reference design, we are going to increase our vertical field of view. Now it's 95 degrees. We will increase it to 120 degrees.
220?
No, 120.
120.
120 degrees vertical field of view.
All right.
But we horizontally we already have 240.
Where are you based?
In Israel.
In Israel. How long time you've been working on this?
This idea was from 2016, but we started to work on it actively 3 years ago.
And how's it been here, the display week? A lot of people want to see this.
A lot
of people are asking to have a look, to figure it out.
Yeah, it's nobody's seen this architecture before, so actually saw on SPAE AR VR not long ago in February. First time we exposed this architecture. So most of people didn't see it, and they amazed with it.
Did you win the prize? It's not yet announced or announced?
Not yet announced. Not sure that the main focus for this prize is virtual reality. It's more for displays technologies. So not sure that we will win the prize, but it could be a surprise.
There's a lot of rumors on the internet that some company called Apple is going to launch some VR AR thing. There's already Microsoft try something. Google maybe will, and Facebook changed the name to VR.
To Meta.
Yeah, Meta. So, what's going to happen in the next 2-3 years?
It depends on 5th of June, when Apple, if Apple will release its headset, and if it will be good, so other companies that currently are awaiting will go into this industry as well. And in 5 years, every one of us will use virtual reality to make his life more efficient and more pleased.
But Apple doesn't have this.
So we wait for 5th of June.
All right, it's going to be exciting to see and cool. Thanks a lot. Thanks. What else in the hardware is here? What is this PCB? What does it do?
This off-the-shelf PCB that connects DisplayPort. We have 2 DisplayPorts from here. We connect them to 2 PCBs here, and each PCB have a bridge to link the 2 displays. So we have 4 displays here, so we need 2 PCBs that connect DisplayPort to 2 MIPI interfaces of the displays.
And do you like going around here, the display week, looking at the display makers, see what's available for your next prototype maybe?
Because we need to cooperate with display makers. We mapped the display options, and yes, sure, we will cooperate with display makers to put more resolution, more active area of the display to get more field of view.
So there's 4 displays here.
Yes.
You could have 6?
No need.
Make it higher?
No need 6.
Just 4?
4 is enough.
So 4 times 4K, right? In the future.
So we need hardware that will drive this 4 times 4K, but there are tricks of making decimation or binning of the pixels, so to drive less pixels and still to have a very sharp image.
What's the resolution now?
Right now we put 1.6K displays of 2.1 inch, so the resolution is not too high, and still you can see very sharp. And in the future you will see twice sharper.
Thanks. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so do you have my card? And can I have your card? Did you give it before?
Photo, because we are out of cars.
Let me take a photo, yeah? Yeah, 1 second. Sorry. 1 second. Okay, thanks. Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, okay, cool. Hey, so it's 5 p.m., more than 5 p.m. So this means things are closing. All right. You got this. Ina looks tomorrow. All right. There's more to film at some display. Corning today, but no chance. LG. Okay, hopefully I can get to LG tomorrow. Right. All right. You can see the busy BOE booth. The selfie time. All right. Everything should be closed at the door. Analysis. Oh. Yep. It's late. Try. I catch you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm maybe 5 minutes. You're around. Are you going to leave?
Really?
We can go now, yeah. I'm around.
It's easy turning.
Oh, it's after 5.
Oh, no.
Let's do it. He wants to do the walkthrough now. Oh, we're back up. I think we'll do it.
Is it easy to power on? It's just a power switch? Okay.
Begging out of it already. Live? Yeah. Oh, you gotta. I was asking the rest of
Really? Oh, too bad. Sound or to the video? My display doesn't show any frames, but maybe it's some bug or something. You have guys waiting for you?
I think for you, I didn't either. He walked up. I'm like, let's do it now, so I don't have to do it tomorrow. Let's go.
All right. Let me just give you this.
Oh, yeah. This is what
Yeah.
I needed earlier today.
A little mic. Mikey thing.
We're using wires in our rig. This is a much better way to go.
Maybe if you can have it in the middle.
Yeah.
Somehow on your badge, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's okay?
That's
it's working?
Here.
Oh, and we got this. Boom.
This little thing, if you can hold it on your hand because it's a little bit fragile.
Oh, this guy?
Little box.
Sure.
Yeah, fragile, like the sound quality. If you kind of have it pointing to my receiver a little bit. Yeah.
Got it.
Cool.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, let me also be on. I was.
Okay,
I'm sure about it.
All right, ready?
Yeah. My mic is out of power.
Oh no.
I could just plug it in. Let me just plug it in.
Oh, you just go straight shot.
So I can get power. Okay, so I'll just do like this, and you can.
Okay.
Maybe a couple steps forward.
Sure. Hi, I'm Jeff Urich. I'm head of marketing here at Nanosys, and we're the quantum dot company. So we've got some great quantum dot related demos to show you today.
It's nice to see you.
Yeah, it's
After
been
3 years of weird time.
At least 3 years, I guess.
It's been busy 3 years.
Very busy years. Yeah, quantum dot has been really doing well in the display industry.
Sound.
So,
yeah, just need to not touch this part.
Okay.
Yes, sorry.
All
I need
good.
to buy another one.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Sorry, can we start again because it's kept dropping out?
Yeah, you got it. Yep. Okay, hi, I'm Jeff Urich. I'm head of marketing here at Nanosys, and we're the quantum dot company. So we're the sort of Q and QLED and QNED and quantum and all those great acronyms that have quantum dots.
So you've been busy since the last video we did 3-4 years ago?
Very busy since the last video you did. Yeah, you know, since then we've seen a ton of traction in mini LED LCDs, just continued growth in regular LCD business, IT products, and fantastic new technology called QD OLED that we're showing here today with Samsung Display. So yeah, quantum dots everywhere.
I hear it's the best.
It's the best.
OLED?
Yeah.
Is it?
I think it's the best of the best. Yeah, especially in the TV space. The QD OLED, that's the S95C from Samsung on top here. It's really the best quality TV in the premium market today. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Super high peak luminance. We measured over 1,300 nits. Can do 91% coverage of the BT2020 color gamut. Viewing angle is amazing. And it uses true RGB colors. So the way that the video signal works is every color, every pixel is made up of red, green, and blue elements. And so this display, red plus green plus blue equals white, white. And on this display, this is a G3 OLED. This is the top of the line white OLED technology. Has a white subpixel. So it's mixing in white to boost the luminance. The colors are a little darker. This is a kind of subtle demo. I wonder how it'll work on your camera. But as you look here, as it fades into the darkness, you'll see some hue shifts and some flickering in some of these colors. And that's the TV actively tone mapping with that white subpixel. It's constantly trying to, you can really see it here as this flickers as it comes up. It's constantly trying to use the white signal, the white pixel, to boost the luminance of the display. And it's actively sort of recolor grading the content all the time. We're also showing here a Sony BVM X300 professional reference monitor. This is a $35,000 RGB OLED. So this is the kind of monitor, this is very popular in Hollywood. A lot of movies are mastered on this. So the Samsung QD OLED and this mastering monitor have the same performance, and you don't see that flickering and those hue shifts on these two top displays. Now the other demo that we have is a little bit different, and the Blu-ray player is complaining to me. No, that's a different.
Is it the other?
No, that's the LG remote. Well, I guess it's end of the day, and we only have one loop playing right now, so I guess we'll stick with this demo for now. Sorry, Sharmax.
Yeah. All right. How much brighter does it get compared to the other OLED?
You know what's really interesting about this demonstration is they both have the same peak white luminance. In fact, they're within 50 nits of each other. They're both about 1,300 nits, these two TVs. But this TV, the R plus G plus V additivity only goes to 600 nits. So every color that's above 600 nits is really relying on that white subpixel to boost the luminance up. This TV is 1,300 nits of pure RGB color all the way up and down.
Here, this display week, is there other new quantum dots innovations happening in the micro LED area, or something?
Yeah, absolutely. So we don't have it here actually, but our friends over at Nagase across the road here have it. Quantum dot color conversion is a really important thing for micro LED displays. And so we're showing a demo there where we're showing inkjet printed and photolithography patterned quantum dots on top of micro LED. Number of papers here at the show that have UV micro LEDs with RGB quantum dots on top. Almost everybody who's looking at micro LED is looking at color conversion as well.
Is there a competition happening at your booth?
Well, there is. I think some guy named Frank. Does he still have the high score? Michelle, you can't beat him?
No.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're just having a friendly competition using the MetaQuest Pro. This is one of our favorite new quantum dot displays, actually. A lot of people may not realize it, but inside the MetaQuest Pro VR headset is a mini LED LCD display with quantum dots inside. So it's a great example of quantum dots delivering vivid color and awesome brightness. And we're actually watching Michelle play here on a TV with a 240 hertz refresh rate, kind of gaming TV with, of course, quantum dots inside.
Because when you do VR, you want to have very high brightness.
Yeah, high brightness and really wide color gamut, because you want to mimic the natural world or even go beyond the natural world. Why stop there, right? And so you can use color to create these amazing experiences.
And there's some very big brands launching VR things soon, and we don't know what display they're going to use.
We don't know.
We have no idea.
We don't know. Yep.
No idea. And what's happening here with
Yeah. So yeah, here we can see Frank's score. I don't think anyone's going to beat 741,000 on Beat Saber. I don't know. This wall, we're calling this mini LED equals quantum dots. A lot of people don't maybe realize when you see mini LED today, it really means quantum dots. Just about every product on the market with mini LED technology is using quantum dots today. 100% of TVs that use mini LED use quantum dots. And they do that for a few reasons. One is, it's of course, great color, wide color gamut, super high brightness. The quantum dots are very stable, and so they can be driven to very high brightness. This TV here is 2300 nits peak luminance. There's a TCL TV out there that somebody just measured at 3200 nits with quantum dots inside, so super bright. And quantum dots are also very fast, and that's an area that people haven't talked about a lot, but it's great for mini LED because in mini LED you have thousands of zones of mini LEDs in the backlight. And when you have a fast-moving object moving across the screen, you need the backlight to keep up. And some phosphors are actually very slow. They respond on the order of 8 milliseconds. And so you have color shifts and kind of color ghosting and banding problems. Quantum dots respond in nanoseconds, so it's perfect color all the time, no matter how fast your refresh rate. We also see that in IT products. This is a great ASUS gaming monitor and an MSI notebook here with a mini LED quantum dot display. Super bright and showing some gaming content with some analysis there. So,
all right,
good stuff.
What's on these walls here?
So here, cyber sickness. Yeah, it's one of the reasons we think that the VR community is using some quantum dots. So one of the problems for VR is lag, right? And so if you turn your head and the display doesn't update in time, you start to feel sick. And so if you're going to use an LCD and you're going to use one of these slower phosphors, you're waiting for the phosphor to warm up, you can solve that, but you have to put a delay in the video. You have to delay the video and say, I'm going to look ahead and make sure my phosphor is ready and warmed up, but there's no time for delay on VR, right? And so you need to have a really fast display that can keep up. Over here, we're talking about a new kind of color metrology, a new way to think about measuring brightness in displays. We're talking about nits, which is a measurement that people are very familiar with. It's a popular sort of marketing. I just talked about a bunch of nits kind of scores here. And, but nits don't tell the whole story of brightness. In fact, Nits only measure the sort of black and white response of our eye, the way we perceive color. And there's something called the Helmholtz-Kohlrausch effect, and we're kind of showing that here. And what we're seeing is that all of these patches are the same luminance. And in fact, they're the same luminance as this gray background. They appear much brighter to our eye, and that's because they're very saturated colors. And the HK, or Helmholtz-Kohlrausch effect, tells us that the more saturated a color is, the brighter it appears to our eye. And this new metric called Experience Color Range that Samsung Display developed captures that, and you see that this here. So this is the brightness from black to white. This is kind of luminance or nits. This is colorfulness or chromaticity, color gamut. And here we're following the XCR line, which is the distance from black along the color there, and you can see that you get a much higher score for high color displays. So the QD OLED, for example, scores very high. That Vizio TV, in fact, scores higher than this $2,800, $3,000 white OLED TV, for example.
A few years partnership with the Vizio now.
Yeah, in 2015 they started. So they're one of the early ones, actually. Yeah, TCL, Samsung, Vizio, among the first to adopt QD.
And I saw you walking around doing videos here at the show.
Yeah.
And you are doing a regular show?
We do a regular show. It's called The Display Show. It's on the Nanosys YouTube channel. Brian Berkeley's our host, and he's a sort of VIP of the display industry, and he's been doing it for a long time. And yeah, we went around and found some of our favorite technologies here, a lot of micro LED things and other good demos.
Only stuff with the quantum dots?
Oh, no. Brian has fun. It's sponsored by Nanosys, but it's really Brian's show, and so we covered some OLED stuff, and yeah, you name it.
It's been an awesome show.
It has been. One of my favorite demos
There's one more day. It's not finished, but
I know.
It's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. One of my favorite ones was Kenichiro Masaoka. He's the guy who invented the BT2020 color gamut. He's showing some really cool new measurement stuff over there, and he's somebody we talked to today too. So check him out if you haven't already. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks.
Good seeing you, man.
Nice. All right. And just in case, in the future, if there's something that if you can help me to film with some of your partners at their fabs, or at the R&D, at the R&D.
Okay.
After this.
Nice. You're gonna help on
world
all the way around.
Cool.
Right?
Okay. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
Okay. See you. All right. Here's. So I'm gonna be checking with the connection. Last one to show. Right. That's cool. Play is down there. But the show is finished for today, so I am going to stop the live stream shortly. There was an event, I don't know if it's still on. I think it might be down. Let's go down. No, maybe it's up. Let's go up first.
You need infrastructure.
All right. Yeah. Tomorrow I'll ask about Gen 2. I'll ask about the 34, 32, 27. Yeah, I need the AR display so that I can better see your chat questions all day in real time. Okay. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
All right. Do you know if there was the CEO forum, and where was that? The Women in Tech?
Oh, it's right around the corner.
It was over there?
Walking, you just keep walking, make a right, and you'll see it. It's right
Okay.
there.
It's finished?
No, it's going on right now.
Ah, it's going on. Okay, cool, thanks. Ooh, nice view. Hey, what's up?
Quick chat.
Yeah, I'll just pause here.
Yeah.
It's live streaming.
Perfect.
Okay. Money to a whole bunch of countries around the world. Just use Wise. It's way faster and is 5 to 10 times cheaper. So really check it out. It's cool, and I appreciate if you use my link below. Thanks for watching. Thanks very much to ZXS to be one of my sponsors here at the Display Week 2023. ZXS is based in Shenzhen, and I will be doing a video very soon with them featuring their transparent displays, OLED, LCD light box, ads machine. So thanks a lot. I did a video with them nearly 10 years ago when they were doing tablets, and now they do these cool devices. Thanks a lot for watching. Check them out. You guys can send me some money. You can send me money on Wise. It's really smart. Oh, you don't have to send me money. You can send money to your friends, to your family. Are they in a different country? Do you need to use currency transfer, like to different country transfer? Do you need to pay for stuff? Do you want to travel around the world and pay for stuff? Tiny little fees. It's so much cheaper. This is a Visa debit card. Check out my video where I explain some more. It works in 100 countries all over the world. Maybe 150. It's crazy, and it's really amazing, and it's free. You can sign up, use your Android Pay, your Apple Pay, or order this optional €7 debit card and just pay for stuff around the world. It's great to pay for stuff, right? Or send some money. Tiny little fees. It's smart. Check it out. Can I send you some money? I would use Wise if I had to send you some money. I will not send you some money. I'm pretty sure I will not do that. But if I did, I would use Wise. It's really amazing. You can send money all over the world, 150 countries. You can send money to India. You can send money to the US. You can send money to Malaysia, Indonesia, Korea, everywhere. And then you get a local bank account. It's crazy. You get a bank account in the US and Europe. It's really amazing. And the fees are 5 to 10 times cheaper than your bank. So use it as a prepaid debit card. Buy a bunch of stuff on the internet. Save some money when you buy stuff in different currencies. Check my video where I explain a bunch of more stuff, why this is a smart way, and use my link so I can make some money. Hello, I'm Mr. Beast. No, I'm not Mr. Beast actually. But if I was Mr. Beast and if I was sending you a bunch of money, I would use Wise. Wise is a really smart way to send money around the world. Tiny little fees. Check out my video, a 7-minute video where I try to explain some more. It works in hundreds of countries. Every time you go to a different country, use your Wise card or use your Android Pay, your Apple Pay to do all your payments with a tiny little conversion fee. If you have some customers in different countries, they can send you money to local bank accounts in the US and Europe, all over the world. You can get local bank account details. They transfer tiny little fees. Don't use PayPal anymore. Don't use Western Union. And don't use your bank to send money because it's surprising, but you wouldn't know maybe, but they take fees that are gigantic, that are pretty big. Just use the Wise. It's smart. So here, the Display Week, there's a bunch of 8K display. All right. Can I have a sound try? Okay. It's a little bit too low, sorry. Okay. Is it possible for you to put it right
like how about now?
Okay.
Sound check. How are we doing?
Okay, it's good. All right.
Check, check.
Hi. So please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Amy Liang. I work for a company called FormFactor, located in Bay Area, California. We're a semiconductor test and measurement company.
And what were you talking about here?
Yeah, I'm really excited to be here today, on a panel for women in technology. And today, along with other esteemed panelists, we were able to share our perspectives about women in technology and importance of mentorship and sponsorship.
And can you explain a little bit what your company is doing, what you do?
Sure. Our company is a leading provider of semiconductor test and measurement products. So for every consumer electronics that we use in our life, and it contains lots of semiconductor chips, before the chips go inside the electronics, our product physically verify the performance of the chips to make sure if it's good or bad, and only select the good ones before they go into the electronics. So we make the test products to do the verification.
And you do those machines all over the world?
We actually make lots of those products, probe card or probe stations in United States and also in Germany, and we have customer support and sales office around the world wherever there's semiconductor fabs and customers, and that's where our offices are.
So it's like quality assurance. You kind of like check every chip and discard you only keep the A+ or the perfect ones?
Actually, we do a variety of things. It could be just go or no go. It's good or bad decision, right? But sometimes, like computer chips, they're different speed grade. Lower performance computing chip or higher performance computing chips. So oftentimes we actually do known good die testing to verify the actual device performance at the wafer level as well.
All right. How long have you been working there?
Oh boy, longer than I can count. Actually, I've been with FormFactor majority of my career, a little bit over 20 years now, and actually joined the company while it was a pre-IPO startup, and now we're a multi-billion-dollar enterprise serving all the top semiconductor companies around the world.
Is the success in the company because of you?
No, I'm certainly part of the contributor to the team, and we have just fabulous team, innovators, and a great operational team to make a high quality product. We have amazing worldwide customer service and sales team, right? And it takes a village to make a very complicated probe card or probe stations, and it's an amazing team contribute to our company's success.
So how did the idea start, and at which point did you come in, and what was your role to bring it forward? Is it okay to ask?
Oh, absolutely. It's actually a very interesting story. Our company is called FormFactor because the original idea of this interconnect technology was intended to enable advanced packaging for semiconductor chips, to make the form factor of the chip much smaller, right? And but later on in our entrepreneurial journey, it turned out to be a really useful interconnect technology for semiconductor tests. So we actually use a MEMS-based compliant contact to make probe card to touch the semiconductor wafer to verify its device performance. And so when I joined the company back in 2003, we were a small startup. We were testing DRAM chips at the time to allow the customers to test many chips simultaneously to reduce cost of tests. That was really the claim of fame for FormFactor when we were a startup company. And my job with the company started as a product marketing person at the beginning, And thanks to my company, over the course of nearly 20 years, I was able to do a little bit of everything, mostly in customer-facing role, including business development, general management. I also later on did merger and acquisition, and now I'm actually heading our global sales and application. So it's really cool.
Is it true that the marketing is the most important person in the company?
No, I don't think so. I think to make a successful product, everybody involved are super essential, because you start from a concept, which are the innovators of the technology, and then it comes with a marketer who's a partner to go out, get the customer requirement, and then it takes amazing operational team actually make a high quality product, and then later on, once you sell it, you better be able to provide the best customer service. It's a full life cycle to earn the customer trust to buy the product, not just buy it one time, buy it repeatedly over and over again, right? So now it's everybody is a critical piece of this puzzle to make the engine work.
Is it fun role to have to be in the Silicon Valley and checking the silicon that it's fine? You kind of like the check for the Silicon Valley.
That's right.
But worldwide.
I know, it's so amazing. Every day I just continuously amazed by the different silicon innovations that are taking place in the Silicon Valley, right, and be part of the enabling technology to verify the performance. One of the major attractions for me to working at FormFactor for nearly 20 years is because the silicon, every year the silicon is different, and you need to innovate and make different test products to verify its performance. Yeah, it's a super fascinating and interesting.
So in the Silicon Valley, it's not just iPhone apps, right? there's still a lot of silicon stuff happening, innovation you talk about in the Silicon Valley.
That's right. Actually, our company largest manufacturing locations in Livermore, California, just 40 minutes outside east of San Francisco. We actually have a facility of 50,000 square feet where we have semiconductor fab, clean room, using lithography, plating, and all the advanced fabrication techniques to physically make a wafer, and then use the features on the wafer to make a test products. So yes, everything is, we actually make physical product, not just the apps. Of course, software is a big part of our product, enabling technology from design and verification stuff, right? But yes, we actually make a piece of equipment you can touch and use it on the wafer.
When I did some interviews a few years ago with the people who talk about EDA and chip design, it sounds like it's the most advanced thing people can do in the world. Like maybe there's rocket design, but I'm not sure it's more advanced than chip design, right? Is it very smart people in this industry?
Yes, it's the whole semiconductor ecosystem have amazing talent, right? And the EDA, as you mentioned, is the front end design process, right? And even in the fabrication, once the chip is designed, and how do you actually fabricate it, and also of course going into the supply chain, what kind of materials do you use to fabricate the wafer, or what kind of equipment do you use to test, to measure, right? It's just fascinating industry.
All right.
And if you're a college kid or you're considering going into semiconductor industry, definitely think about semiconductor, and also with the Biden administration's CHIPS Act, and it's going to create a lot of more opportunities and manufacturing facilities across the United States, and I think it's going to be even more exciting field for all the younger generation as well.
And it's not only the hugely complicated low nanometer chips. There's a whole range of chips, right? And what is the nanometer size on the chips you work with?
It's actually really wide range. the most leading edge ones, as you mentioned, they're currently in 5 nanometer, 3 nanometer, right? We're getting down pretty low, close to 0 nanometer, if you will, right? So those are the chips that go into data centers or cell phone chips, or actually ChatGPT in the AI data processing units, right? And of course, then there are also other larger nanometers, like in 28 nanometers or even higher for automotive chips, like that's enable cars like Tesla, the central control unit, right? So it's really a wide range, depends on the application.
All right. Was there some disagreements in the panel?
Actually, no, it's amazingly amount of agreement, but lots of different experience, right? And I think the common theme was really around the importance of having mentors to help create opportunities for women in technology, right? Always open the doors and support women and make sure that they have somebody to bounce ideas with, and also support them as they explore the new areas. And even though we have men and women, that's really cool to see the supporter from male allies on the panel.
It's important to have constructive criticism and honest reviews or honest advice in the career.
That's right, yes. Absolutely. I think you know, we become better version of ourselves because we learn from our failures, and so we can do better next time, right? Having somebody who can give you constructive feedback and help you to learn from your failure. The sooner you fail, the sooner you become better.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, thank you so much.
I hope your kids will like this YouTube video.
What's your YouTube channel's name?
Yeah, let me give you the card.
So are you a is YouTuber generally yourself doing your own channel, or you're associated with some organization?
No, it's just my channel.
Oh, you're from Switzerland?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And what's your why Display Week?
I love Display Week. It's the coolest conference in the world, I think.
Is that right? And how many?
It's live streaming, but I'm just gonna put people 4K 120, and all these new TVs can come with HDMI 2.1, and there's a whole bunch of updates that I'm going to be filming at the Computex 2023 with the HDMI licensing administrator, which are organizing all the display makers, the cable manufacturers, and making sure that they are compatible with each other. There's a stable performance, there's no interference, and there's a smooth 8K future with 48 gigabit per second support. And there's the whole infrastructure for certifying, for testing, for making sure there's no interference with the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and stuff that people have. So thanks a lot for watching. Check out my HDMI playlist in hdmi.charbax.com. Check out the Wise. Wise is such a smart system. I think I'm saving over €1,000 every year because I use it everywhere when I pay for stuff. You know, you want to pay for stuff in the world. So you can check out my longer video where I explain some more why I think this is amazing. And it's free. You can just sign up with my link down here, and you can use it on your Android Pay, your Apple Pay. It's like a prepaid Visa debit card, right? So you need to put a little bit money on it, and you can just put money on it from your local bank account, and there's zero fees. The fees are so tiny. It's like 5 to 10 times cheaper than your bank. Don't use PayPal anymore. Don't use Western Union when you send money to a whole bunch of countries around the world. Just use Wise. It's way faster and is 5 to 10 times cheaper. So really check it out. It's cool, and I appreciate if you use my link below. Thanks for watching. Thanks very much to ZXS to be one of my sponsors here at the Display Week 2023. ZXS is based in Shenzhen, and I will be doing a video very soon with them featuring their transparent displays, OLED, LCD light box ads machine. So thanks a lot. I did video with them nearly 10 years ago when they were doing tablets, and now they do these cool devices. Thanks a lot for watching. Check them out. You guys can send me some money. You can send me money on Wise. It's really smart. Oh, you don't have to send me money. You can send money to your friends, to your family. Are they in a different country? Do you need to use currency transfer, like to different country transfer? Do you need to pay for stuff? Do you want to travel around the world and pay for stuff? Tiny little fees. It's so much cheaper. This is a Visa debit card. Check out my video where I explain some more. It works in 100 countries all over the world. Maybe 150. It's crazy, and it's really amazing, and it's free. You can sign up, use your Android Pay, your Apple Pay, or order this optional €7 debit card and just pay for stuff around the world. It's great to pay for stuff, right? Or send some money. Tiny little fees. It's smart. Check it out. Can I send you some money? I would use Wise if I had to send you some money. I will not send you some money. I'm pretty sure I will not do that. But if I did, I would use Wise. It's really amazing. You can send money all over the world, 150 countries. You can send money to India. You can send money to the US. You can send money to Malaysia, Indonesia, Korea, everywhere. And then you get a local bank account. It's crazy. You get a bank account in the US and Europe. It's really amazing. And the fees are 5 to 10 times cheaper than your bank. So use it as a prepaid debit card. Buy a bunch of stuff on the internet. Save some money when you buy stuff in different currencies. Check my video where I explain a bunch of more stuff, why this is a smart way, and use my link so I can make some money. Hello, I'm Mr. Beast. No, I'm not Mr. Beast actually. But if I was Mr. Beast and if I was sending you a bunch of money, I would use Wise. Wise is a really smart way to send money around the world. Tiny little fees. Check out my video, a 7-minute video where I try to explain some more. It works in hundreds of countries. Every time you go to a different country, use your Wise card or use your Android Pay, your Apple Pay to do all your payments with a tiny little conversion fee. If you have some customers in different countries, they can send you money to local bank accounts in the US and Europe, all over the world. You can get local bank account details. They transfer tiny little fees. Don't use PayPal anymore. Don't use Western Union. And don't use your bank to send money because it's surprising, but you wouldn't know maybe, but they take fees that are gigantic, that are pretty big. Just use the Wise. It's smart. So here, the display week, there's a bunch of 8K displays, there's 4K 120, and all these new TVs can come with HDMI 2.1, and there's a whole bunch of updates that I'm going to be filming at the Computex 2023 with the HDMI licensing administrator, which are organizing all the display makers, the cable manufacturers, and making sure that they are compatible with each other. There's a stable performance, there's no interference, and there's a smooth 8K future with 48 gigabit per second support. And there's the whole infrastructure for certifying, for testing, for making sure there's no interference with the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and stuff that people have. So thanks a lot for watching. Check out my HDMI playlist in hdmi.charbax.com. Check out the Wise. Wise is such a smart system. I think I'm saving over €1,000 every year because I use it everywhere when I pay for stuff. You know, you want to pay for stuff in the world. So you can check out my longer video where I explain some more why I think this is amazing. And it's free. You can just sign up with my link down here and you can use it on your Android Pay, your Apple Pay. It's like a prepaid Visa debit card, right? So you need to put a little bit money on it, and you can just put money on it from your local bank account, and there's zero fees. The fees are so tiny. It's like 5 to 10 times cheaper than your bank. Don't use PayPal anymore. Don't use Western Union when you send money to a whole bunch of countries around the world. Just use Wise. It's way faster and is 5 to 10 times cheaper. So really check it out. It's cool, and I appreciate if you use my link below. Thanks for watching. Thanks very much to ZXS to be one of my sponsors here at the Display Week 2023. ZXS is based in Shenzhen, and I will be doing a video very soon with them featuring their transparent displays, OLED, LCD light box ads machine. So thanks a lot. I did video with them nearly 10 years ago when they were doing tablets, and now they do these cool devices. Thanks a lot for watching. Check them out. you guys can send me some money. You can send me money on Wise. It's really smart. Oh, you don't have to send me money. You can send money to your friends, to your family. Are they in a different country? Do you need to use currency transfer, like to different country transfer? Do you need to pay for stuff? Do you want to travel around the world and pay for stuff? Tiny little fees. It's so much cheaper. This is a Visa debit card. Check out my video where I explain some more. It works in 100 countries all over the world. Maybe 150. It's crazy. And it's really amazing and it's free. You can sign up, use your Android Pay, your Apple Pay, or order this optional €7 debit card and just pay for stuff around the world. It's great to pay for stuff, right? Or send some money. Tiny little fees. It's smart. Check it out. Can I send you some money? I would use Wise if I had to send you some money. I will not send you some money. I'm pretty sure I will not do that. But if I did, I would use Wise. It's really amazing. You can send money all over the world, 150 countries. You can send money to India. You can send money to the US. You can send money to Malaysia, Indonesia, Korea, everywhere. And then you get a local bank account. It's crazy. You get a bank account in the US and Europe. It's really amazing. And the fees are 5 to 10 times cheaper than your bank. So use it as a prepaid debit card. Buy a bunch of stuff on the internet. Save some money when you buy stuff in different currencies. Check my video where I explain a bunch of more stuff, why this is a smart way, and use my link so I can make some money. Hello, I'm Mr. Beast. No, I'm not Mr. Beast actually. But if I was Mr. Beast and if I was sending you a bunch of money, I would use Wise. Wise is a really smart way to send money around the world. Tiny little fees. Check out my video, a 7-minute video where I try to explain some more. It works in hundreds of countries. Every time you go to a different country, use your Wise card or use your Android Pay, your Apple Pay to do all your payments with a tiny little conversion fee. If you have some customers in different countries, they can send you money to local bank accounts in the US and Europe, all over the world. You can get local bank account details. They transfer tiny little fees. Don't use PayPal anymore. Don't use Western Union. And don't use your bank to send money because it's surprising, but you wouldn't know maybe, but they take fees that are gigantic, that are pretty big. Just use the Wise. It's smart. So here, the display week, there's a bunch of 8K displays, there's 4K 120, and all these new TVs can come with HDMI 2.1, and there's a whole bunch of updates that I'm going to be filming at the Computex 2023 with the HDMI licensing administrator, which are organizing all the display makers, the cable manufacturers, and making sure that they are compatible with each other. There's a stable performance, there's no interference, and there's a smooth 8K future with 48 gigabit per second support. And there's the whole infrastructure for certifying, for testing, for making sure there's no interference with the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and stuff that people have. So thanks a lot for watching. Check out my HDMI playlist in hdmi.charbax.com. Check out the Wise. Wise is such a smart system. I think I'm saving over €1,000 every year because I use it everywhere when I pay for stuff. You know, you want to pay for stuff in the world. So you can check out my longer video where I explain some more why I think this is amazing. And it's free. You can just sign up with my link down here and you can use it on your Android Pay, your Apple Pay. It's like a prepaid Visa debit card, right? So you need to put a little bit of money on it and you can just put money on it from your local bank account, and there's zero fees. The fees are so tiny. It's like 5 to 10 times cheaper than your bank. Don't use PayPal anymore. Don't use Western Union when you send money to a whole bunch of countries around the world. Just use Wise. It's way faster and is 5 to 10 times cheaper. So really check it out. It's cool and I appreciate if you use my link below. Thanks for watching. Thanks very much to ZXS to be one of my sponsors here at the Display Week 2023. ZXS is based in Shenzhen and I will be doing a video very soon with them featuring their transparent displays, OLED, LCD light box, ads machine. So thanks a lot. I did video with them nearly 10 years ago when they were doing tablets, and now they do these cool devices. Thanks a lot for watching. Check them out. you guys can send me some money. You can send me money on Wise. It's really smart. Oh, you don't have to send me money. You can send money to your friends, to your family. Are they in a different country? Do you need to use currency transfer, like to different country transfer? Do you need to pay for stuff? Do you want to travel around the world and pay for stuff? Tiny little fees. It's so much cheaper. This is a Visa debit card. Check out my video where I explain some more. It works in 100 countries all over the world. Maybe 150. It's crazy. And it's really amazing and it's free. You can sign up, use your Android Pay, your Apple Pay, or order this optional €7 debit card and just pay for stuff around the world. It's great to pay for stuff, right? Or send some money. Tiny little fees. It's smart. Check it out. Can I send you some money? I would use Wise if I had to send you some money. I will not send you some money. I'm pretty sure I will not do that. But if I did, I would use Wise. It's really amazing. You can send money all over the world, 150 countries. You can send money to India. You can send money to the US. You can send money to Malaysia, Indonesia, Korea, everywhere. And then you get a local bank account. It's crazy. You get a bank account in the US and Europe. It's really amazing. And the fees are 5 to 10 times cheaper than your bank. So use it as a prepaid debit card. Buy a bunch of stuff on the internet. Save some money when you buy stuff in different currencies. Check my video where I explain a bunch of more stuff, why this is a smart way, and use my link so I can make some money. Hello, I'm Mr. Beast. No, I'm not Mr. Beast actually. But if I was Mr. Beast and if I was sending you a bunch of money, I would use Wise. Wise is a really smart way to send money around the world. Tiny little fees. Check out my video, a 7-minute video where I try to explain some more. It works in hundreds of countries. Every time you go to a different country, use your Wise card or use your Android Pay, your Apple Pay to do all your payments with a tiny little conversion fee. If you have some customers in different countries, they can send you money to local bank accounts in the US and Europe, all over the world. You can get local bank account details. They transfer tiny little fees. Don't use PayPal anymore. Don't use Western Union. And don't use your bank to send money because it's surprising, but you wouldn't know maybe, but they take fees that are gigantic, that are pretty big. Just use the Wise. It's smart. So here, the display week, there's a bunch of 8K displays, there's 4K 120, and all these new TVs can come with HDMI 2.1, and there's a whole bunch of updates that I'm going to be filming at the Computex 2023 with the HDMI licensing administrator, which are organizing all the display makers, the cable manufacturers, and making sure that they are compatible with each other. There's a stable performance, there's no interference, and there's a smooth 8K future with 48 gigabit per second support. And there's the whole infrastructure for certifying, for testing, for making sure there's no interference with the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and stuff that people have. So thanks a lot for watching. Check out my HDMI playlist in hdmi.charbax.com. Check out the Wise. Wise is such a smart system. I think I'm saving over €1,000 every year because I use it everywhere when I pay for stuff. You know, you want to pay for stuff in the world. So you can check out my longer video where I explain some more why I think this is amazing. And it's free. You can just sign up with my link down here and you can use it on your Android Pay, your Apple Pay. It's like a prepaid Visa debit card, right? So you need to put a little bit money on it and you can just put money on it from your local bank account, and there's zero fees. The fees are so tiny. It's like 5 to 10 times cheaper than your bank. Don't use PayPal anymore. Don't use Western Union when you send money to a whole bunch of countries around the world. Just use Wise. It's way faster and is 5 to 10 times cheaper. So really check it out. It's cool, and I appreciate if you use my link below. Thanks for watching. Thanks very much to ZXS to be one of my sponsors here at the Display Week 2023. ZXS is based in Shenzhen, and I will be doing a video very soon with them featuring their money. You can send me money on Wise. It's really smart. Oh, you don't have to send me money. You can send money to your friends, to your family. Are they in a different country? Do you need to use currency transfer, like to different country transfer? Do you need to pay for stuff? Do you want to travel around the world and pay for stuff? Tiny little fees. It's so much cheaper. This is a Visa debit card. Check out my video where I explain some more. It works in 100 countries all over the world. maybe 150. It's crazy. And it's really amazing, and it's free. You can sign up, use your Android Pay, your Apple Pay, or order this optional €7 debit card and just pay for stuff around the world. It's great to pay for stuff, right? Or send some money. Tiny little fees. It's smart. Check it out. Can I send you some money? I would use Wise if I had to send you some money. I will not send you some money. I'm pretty sure I will not do that. But if I did, I would use Wise. It's really amazing. You can send money all over the world, 150 countries. You can send money to India. You can send money to the US. You can send money to Malaysia, Indonesia, Korea, everywhere. And then you get a local bank account. It's crazy. You get a bank account in the US and Europe. It's really amazing. And the fees are 5 to 10 times cheaper than your bank. So use it as a prepaid debit card. Buy a bunch of stuff on the internet. Save some money when you buy stuff in different currencies. Check my video where I explain a bunch of more stuff, why this is a smart way, and use my link so I can make some money. Hello, I'm Mr. Beast. No, I'm not Mr. Beast actually. But if I was Mr. Beast and if I was sending you a bunch of money, I would use Wise. Wise is a really smart way to send money around the world. Tiny little fees. Check out my video, a 7-minute video where I try to explain some more. It works in hundreds of countries. Every time you go to a different country, use your Wise card or use your Android Pay, your Apple Pay to do all your payments with a tiny little conversion fee. If you have some customers in different countries, they can send you money to local bank accounts in the US and Europe, all over the world. You can get local bank account details. They transfer tiny little fees. Don't use PayPal anymore. Don't use Western Union. And don't use your bank to send money, because it's surprising, but you wouldn't know maybe, but they take fees that are gigantic, that are pretty big. Just use the Wise. It's smart. So here, the display week, there's a bunch of 8K displays, there's 4K 120, and all these new TVs can come with HDMI 2.1, and there's a whole bunch of updates that I'm going to be filming at the Computex 2023 with the HDMI licensing administrator, which are organizing all the display makers, the cable manufacturers, and making sure that they are compatible with each other. There's a stable performance, there's no interference, and there's a smooth 8K future with 48 gigabit per second support. And there's the whole infrastructure for certifying, for testing, for making sure there's no interference with the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and stuff that people have. So thanks a lot for watching. Check out my HDMI playlist in hdmi.charbax.com. Check out the Wise. Wise is such a smart system. I think I'm saving over €1,000 every year because I use it everywhere when I pay for stuff. You know, you want to pay for stuff in the world. So you can check out my longer video where I explain some more why I think this is amazing. And it's free. You can just sign up with my link down here, and you can use it on your Android Pay, your Apple Pay. It's like a prepaid Visa debit card, right? So you need to put a little bit of money on it, and you can just put money on it from your local bank account, and there's zero fees. The fees are so tiny. It's like 5 to 10 times cheaper than your bank. Don't use PayPal anymore. Don't use Western Union when you send money to a whole bunch of countries around the world. Just use Wise. It's way faster and is 5 to 10 times cheaper. So really check it out. It's cool, and I appreciate if you use my link below. Thanks for watching. Thanks very much to ZXS to be one of my sponsors here at the Display Week 2023. ZXS is based in Shenzhen, and I will be doing a video very soon with them featuring their transparent displays, OLED, LCD light box ads machine. So thanks a lot. I did video with them nearly 10 years ago when they were doing tablets, and now they do these cool devices. Thanks a lot for watching. Check them out. You guys can send me some money. You can send me money on Wise. It's really smart. Oh, you don't have to send me money. You can send money to your friends, to your family. Are they in a different country? Do you need to use currency transfer, like to different country transfer? Do you need to pay for stuff? Do you want to travel around the world and pay for stuff? Tiny little fees. It's so much cheaper. This is a Visa debit card. Check out my video where I explain some more. It works in 100 countries all over the world. Maybe 150. It's crazy, and it's really amazing, and it's free. You can sign up, use your Android Pay, your Apple Pay, or order this optional €7 debit card and just pay for stuff around the world. It's great to pay for stuff, right? Or send some money. tiny little fees. It's smart. Check it out. Can I send you some money? I would use